This is Atlanta's new underground station.
Yo, what's up? It's your boy Donnell Jones.
Yo, this is Daddy-O, the original Stetsasonic crew.
It's your girl Trina.
How y'all doing? It's King Malachi.
What's up? It's your boy, your folk, Doodoo Brown, Breezy, Foshee.
WBS 87 Atlanta, WAEN FM Atlanta, WBHH, and on iHeartRadio, home of the Beat Break Morning Show with Sean Garvey, DJ Rollum, and the Wake Up Ladies. Beat Break 87 FM, where music and talk radio lives. Streaming online at beatbreakradiofm.com.
A Reach One communications station.
You're just minutes away from getting your speakers by the best hip-hop, R&B, and talk radio. So call up the fellas, call up the homegirl, and get ready for the Beat Break Radio Show with your host, Sean Garvey, coming up next.
Reporting live from the Beat Break 87 FM studios and the Take Action News Sense, the Beat Break Morning News on Beat Break 87 FM.
Hello, everyone. I'm Sherifat Muhammad in the Take Action News Center. Here are the top news stories. In national news, the Supreme Court offered support to President Trump's travel ban during oral arguments. The conservative justices sided with the Trump administration's belief that it does have the authority to limit immigration in the name of national security. They also shared their skepticism about how relevant President Trump's campaign promises and statements about Muslims were during their argument. The liberal justices, who are outnumbered, shared their doubts regarding the president's power to ban travelers, notwithstanding congressional law and his tweets. President Trump issued his third version of the travel ban in September 2017, and the federal courts struck it down. In December 2017, the justices allowed the ban to go into effect. In local news, congratulations are in order for Michael Vick. He will serve as the offense coordinator for the Alliance of Americans' new football team in Atlanta. Michael Vick was the first overall pick in the 2001 NFL drafts. He played for the Atlanta Falcons from 2001 to 2006. He retired from football in February 2017, and his retirement ceremony was hosted by the Falcons. The Alliance will have 8 teams with 50 players for each team. The teams will play 10 regular season games, which will lead to a 4-team playoff. The season will begin on February 9th, 2019, and the Alliance Atlanta home games will be played at the Georgia State Stadium. This news report is brought to you by Take Action Music Incorporated, bringing you the action through arts and entertainment, including hip-hop artist Precise. Visit PreciseVibes.com for more information. That's PreciseVibe.com. I'm Sherifat Muhammad at the news desk on Atlanta's new underground station, Beat Break 87 FM, where music and talk radio lives.
Hey world, it's your man Precise, and I have great news. The Precise Music app is finally available for your iPhone, Android, and BlackBerry through Amazon and other app stores. That's Precise Music. Music is spelled with a Z. Go get it for all things Precise. Powered by BlackVibes.com. Stay in tune. That's Precise Music. Music is spelled with a Z.
He has performed on stage in front of thousands of poetry lovers. He has sold out shows and rocked the crowd with the best poets in the industry. Welcome to the stage, spoken word artist Patrick Duncan, better known as the Preacher Man.
I am Benjamin P. Montgomery. I invented a boat propeller. I am the former president of South Africa, Nelson Mandela.
Critically acclaimed spoken word artist, poet, writer, and the creator of Black on Purpose poetry TV series WordPlay. Patrick the Preacher Man Duncan is coming to a venue near you.
Why is the only time we can come together as a nation is when there are acts of insanity, chaos, or devastation.
Stay tuned to Beat Break 87 FM for updates on Patrick Duncan's upcoming arrival to your city. Visit cdbaby.com/CD/Patrick S. Duncan to order his latest album, What's Going On. Available online, including CD Baby and iTunes.
I want this high to have no affiliation to a political party. I want this high to be spiritual.
For more info, go to BeatBreakRadioFM.com.
Right now, Beat Break Radio is taking it to the streets to find out what's happening in your city.
Hello, I'm Amber Lyons,
CEO and founder of From Pain to Purpose. Come out on Saturday, May the 19th from 4 to 8 p.m. and join us as we celebrate the youth in our community at our Healing Pains Through the Arts Teen Spotlight Awards. We're shining a spotlight on our youth who have overcome life's adversities and they're using their gifts and talents to inspire others. Meet us at Green Forest Community Baptist Church, 3250 Rainbow Drive, Decatur, Georgia. Search for tickets now on Eventbrite under Healing Pain Through the Arts Teen Spotlight Awards. Thank you.
We're always taking it to the streets on Atlanta's new underground station, Beat Break 87 FM, where music and talk radio lives.
Yes. Morning, world. How you feel this morning? Life is good. Life is amazing. It's time to wake up and get started on your life. Tune in to yourself and the Beat Break Morning Show. Sean Garvey, DJ Roll'em. Get ready to change the world. We are in tune with who we are. We are great. Life is getting started, and we can't wait. Come on. Wake up, everybody. Tell all you know. Tune in to the Beat Break Morning Show. Sean Garvey, DJ Roll'em, all in your iPod with the help of the Wake Up Morning Squad. So dope. Check the interviews and what's happening on the daily news. They play tunes that sound so nice. You might even hear your homeboy precise. So don't hit the snooze, get started, you know. Tune in to the Beat Break Morning Show. Don't hit the snooze, get started, you know. Tune in to the Beat Break Morning Show. I say the morning show, the morning show. Tune in to the Beat Break Morning Show. I say the morning show, the morning show. Tune in to the Beat Break Morning Show. I said the morning show, the morning show. Tune in to the Beat Break Morning Show. I say the morning show, the morning show. Tune in to the Beat Break Morning Show.
It's the Beat Break Morning Show with Sean Garvey and the crew.
You're now rocking with the best. Good morning. It's the Beat Break Morning Show. Wake that ass up. I go by the name of Sean Garvey with DJ Roll'em on the ones and twos, along with the Wake Up ladies, Sharia Thomas, Diamond Love on vacation. Don't go anywhere. We got an off the hook show for you this morning. Patrick S. Duncan, spoken word artist, is back in the building to talk about the brand new season of Wordplay. Plus, we got Mr. Do-It-All, 1/3 of the legendary hip-hop group Lords of the Underground. He is going to call in later on in the program to talk about politics and more. We're going to find out what's happening with him up there in New Jersey in just a few moments. All right, now it's time to get into some things, ladies and gentlemen. The DJ Roll'em mix with our very own DJ Roll'em on the ones and twos. Don't go anywhere. It's the Beat Break Morning Show.
You have tuned into Beat Break Radio with Sean Garvey and DJ Roll'em.
You're in the mix with DJ Roll'em.
This match.
I'm fucked out, boss, how you like that? A hustle corporate style, shirt tie slap. Rich as I can be now, cause I just got paid. About to hit the after hour to do my thing. No drink in my hand, that's the way I like to keep it. Don't wanna be messed up when I should be freaking. Whatever I'm in the scene, I post around, looking for the sexy lady who can hold me down. That's when I see a caramel flavor wrapped in all black. Possibly pressed to find that she was all bad. She threw a glimpse, so I threw one right back. And proceeded inspiration from a little chat. I got to her side, looks like she was there with the man. She smiled and said, now that's my friend. So may I, before I finish, she was like, yes you can. And that is how it all began. Just clap for love. Just clap for love. Just clap for love. This match. Just clap for love. Just clap for love. Just clap for love. Just clap. Sophisticated lady, her own house, own car. Just graduated and studying to take the bar. Was in a relationship that didn't go so well. Now her emotions are locked messed up, but shawty, I got bail. She's like, well, things aren't the way it seems, but it seems to me that you a king, and I want you on my team, cause I'm a queen, not a hoe, don't forget that. Give me respect, and I give it right back. Time passes, I got shawty up in my house. She say she hot from all the words coming out of my mouth. We can do it how you like it, cause you like it like that. Put you on top so you can see the A on the hat. Switch it up a bit, keep you blowing like the wind. Whispering in my ear, then baby, not again. When it's over, I have you feeling mesmerized. Shit with me, I always have you feeling high. So just clap for love. Just clap for love. Just clap for love. Just clap.
I remember like it was a Thursday. You said you'd be my lady. Kiss and hug me like my baby. You know you drive me crazy. Let's get back to love. If you feel me, girl, clap for love. Come on, baby, clap for love.
I'm like, yeah, she keeps me like shawty, yeah. Whatever that you want, it will be right there. Whenever that you need me, I will be right here. You be Bonnie, I'll be Clyde, we the perfect pair. You get it how you like it, make it fast and slow down. I love the way you sound when you feel me throw down. I'm a freak by nature, that makes it natural. But other than some ass, all I'm asking for, your mind, body, and soul, we can ride high. See you why you never had success with them other guys. Strong-minded, intelligent, got your stuff in line. With a face of a keep it on the low, don't tell.
Oh,
I wanna keep you around, show you how a real man hold things down, and leave your face with a smile. You say you searching for the one, I'm number one, believe that. Bonnie and Clyde, you and I, we can be that. So just clap for love. Just clap for love. Just clap for love. Hey girl.
Keep it on the low, don't tell nobody. You should keep it to yourself, don't tell nobody.
Don't tell nobody.
You're in the mix with DJ Roll.
Only me and you.
Me and no one else, don't tell nobody.
Don't tell them.
Nobody. I just wanna be real with you. All I ever wanted was to be right here with you. I wanna be where you are when you are. You should bring it back just a little. Do it like that. Passionate faster than after. Get back to the middle. She know how to act when I'm with her. You already know. Whenever you call, I'll be on the way. Whenever you want, any time of day. When it's spring or fall or the summer, baby. You know what I'm trying to say. What we're doing, we don't gotta say. I know she knows we don't tell no one. Keep it on the low, don't tell nobody. You should keep it to yourself, don't tell nobody.
Don't tell nobody.
No, we don't need the help, they don't gotta nobody.
Only me and you.
Me and no one else, don't tell nobody.
Don't tell them.
Nobody.
Don't tell them.
You know I got you. Whatever you need, I got it. Don't care what they say to me about you. They don't know two things about us. 3 years of crowd and we can't let them crowd us. No, we don't need no nonsense around us. It's not allowed, but tonight I'll allow it. Come to my house, baby, you can be loud. Slide to the crib. I can pick you up, you can ride with the kid. You know they won't do it like I would've did it. You can be mine while we're minding our business. Can't let no one in the way. What we're doing, we don't gotta say. I know she knows we don't tell no one. Keep it on the low, don't tell nobody. You should keep it to yourself, don't tell nobody.
Don't tell nobody.
No, we don't need the help, they don't gotta nobody.
Only me and you.
Me and no one else, don't tell nobody.
Don't tell them.
Nobody.
Don't tell them.
I'll tell you a secret, baby. I want you right here with me. Now let me see if you can keep it, baby. Can you keep it secret, baby? What we're doing, we don't gotta say. I know she knows we don't tell no one. Keep it on the low, don't tell nobody.
I see you, Mary. I like this right here. You ready? The queen of hip hop, so.
DJ Rollum on the beat break.
Yeah, back together again. Let's go.
Looking at you from a distance, getting all of my attention. Could this be love at first sight? Ooh, baby. You walked away and I missed you. Visions of You're gonna cheat me out of my future, 'cause I ain't getting no younger, yeah. And I'll be so wrong, running from the big picture, 'cause I don't wanna face my fears. Baby, tonight, I'm gonna change your life. I'm gonna get it right. Put a different kiss goodnight. Put a ring on that finger. Put a ring on that finger. Put a ring on your finger. Put a ring on that finger. With a different kiss goodnight.
Can't sleep if you're not next to me. I'ma put a ring on that finger. That's how you treat her. And I'ma be man enough to get back to love.
I'm gonna change your life. I'm gonna get it right. With a different kiss goodnight. Put a ring on that finger. Put a ring on that finger. Put a ring on your finger. Put a ring on that finger. With a different kiss goodnight. Put a ring on that finger. Put a ring on that finger. Put a ring on that finger. With a different kiss goodnight.
The Beat Break not only has exclusive music, but also exclusive interviews like this.
Except no substitutes.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. It's the Beat Break Morning Show. What's going on, everybody? Hardest working man in radio, Sean Garvey. You know, I got to stop saying hardest working man in radio. I've been saying that for so many years now, and I believe that everybody got the point by now. Sean Garvey, get at me on Facebook at Sean Garvey and on Twitter as well as on Instagram, Sean Garvey ATL. Ladies and gentlemen, the Beat Break Morning Show, DJ Rollum, Sharia Thomas, and Diamond Love, the Wake Up Ladies. You already know what it is. We're back in the building, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you all for tuning in. Shouts to all of our Facebook followers at Beat Break Radio. Shouts to my homegirl Tiny checking in. It's the Beat Break Morning Show. You're now rocking with the best. We got him back in the studio, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, by popular demand, spoken word artist, poet, and he is doing big things like he always do, ladies and gentlemen. WordPlay TV is back on Bop TV, Black on Purpose TV, ladies and gentlemen. He's going to give you the lowdown on what's going on with the new premiere of Wordplay. We got him in the building, ladies and gentlemen. The one and only Patrick S. Duncan in the building.
All right, Big Break, what's going on?
Welcome back, man.
Good to be back.
Welcome back, man. You was chilling in the green room. You was like, what is this Negro doing? I'm ready to get I'm ready to get in the studio and get it in.
I understand the process. Like they say, trust the process.
Yeah, absolutely, man. Absolutely, man. How you doing?
Doing good, man. No complaints. Life is beautiful right now. We getting ready to get this Wordplay back in motion, so I'm excited about that.
Wordplay.
Yeah.
Talk to us about it, man. You know, we talked a little bit about it on during the last time that you was here.
Yeah, in September.
Yeah, it was in September, right? And it is April now, going on May.
Yeah.
So people are anticipating on the new season of Wordplay.
Wordplay new season will start May the 19th.
So it's official. It's official.
New season with a new host.
With a new host. Talk about it. Who's the new host?
She's here with me. I'm going to let her introduce herself. Her name is Kelita Almond, but
she's in the building. We're going to talk to her.
Been working with me the past 4 years. I've been grooming her, and she waited for her opportunity. I told her a few years ago the opportunity presented herself to be ready, so she's ready. We are ready. We're going to start taping a new episode on May the 19th.
Okay.
At Bop TV Studio.
Nice.
1292 Ralph David Abernathy Boulevard, Atlanta, Georgia.
Okay.
Zip 30310 from 5 p.m. to 8 p.m.
Patrick S. Duncan, spoken word artist and poet, in the studio with me, yours truly, Sean Garvey, right here on the Beat Break Morning Show. Don't go anywhere. We're going to have more with Patrick S. Duncan in just a few moments. Plus, we're going to bring out the new host of the new season of Wordplay, Kelita Almond. She's going to be in the studio with us in just a few moments, right here on the Beat Break Morning Show. Don't go anywhere. Stay tuned. Keep it down. Keep it down.
shit you don't even see in movies. Ride with me, boss. I got a hard head for her ass. She want the last name with the ring on it. Cause I pulled out $1 million cash, told her plank on it.
You are unforgettable. I need to get you alone.
Now you want to just pop bubbly in the cruise.
It's not good enough for me since I've been with you. I'm gonna sip on the straight when I'm fucked up. I should know how to pick it. I'm gonna catch the rhythm while she push up against me. Oh, she tipsy. I had enough combo for 24. I picked you from across the room. Pretty little body dancing like a go head. And you are unforgettable. I need to get you alone. Why not? Good time, never heard nobody. I got a little drink, but it's not third party. If you love me, girl, then I'm so sorry. I gotta give it to her like we in our marriage. Oh, like we in a hurry. No, don't tell nobody. You're on your level too. Tryna do what lovers do.
You ain't enough for me, too much for you. Alone, baby, go and grab some bags, bring them home. You know the jet's on me, I'ma curb my best for you. You know, so pick up that dress for me, leave the rest on me. Too much combo for 24 hours when you stand next to 24 cars. She left her man at home, she don't love him no more. I want you mind in your body, don't mind nobody, so you don't never hurt nobody. Baby, go work your body, work your body.
And you are unforgettable. I need to get you alone.
Now you want to just pop bubbly in the cruise.
Why not? Oh, like we in a hurry. No, don't tell nobody. You're on your level too. Tryna do what lovers do.
Want to catch up on all the latest news, music, entertainment, and Beat Break shows? We got it on demand at BeatBreakRadioFM.com and on the iHeartRadio app under Beat Break 87 FM.
On the highway, coming over, girl, to your place. Tell me what you need. I'ma be there in a hurry. You know I'm down the street. Let go open for me, girl, know what it is. Say what it is. We got all the time we need. If you just take it slow, yeah. Lose control, yeah. Let me know, yeah. Where to go, yeah. Say take it slow, yeah. Lose control, yeah. Let me know, yeah. Where we go. We just need this one night. We don't need nobody else to have a party. Just need your body rocking with my body. We just need this one night till we get it right. She made me say, ay, ay, ay. Baby, come through. Ay, 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 ay. You know how we do. Ay, 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 ay. You know how we do. Ay, 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 ay. Don't do it again, girl. You should come through. Ay, 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 ay. You know how we do. Ay, 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 ay. You know how we do. Ay, 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 ay. Don't do it again, yeah. Yeah, you was a good girl, then you met me. To this day, all your friends blame me. Still can't nobody else do it better. Got me 85 on the highway. 85 on the highway. plan just to come through, yeah. And do all again, so yeah. So take it slow, yeah, yeah. Lose control, yeah, yeah. Let me know, yeah, yeah. Where to go, yeah, yeah. Take it slow, yeah. Let me know, oh girl. Let me know, yeah, yeah. Where to go. We just need this one night. We don't need nobody else to have a party. Just need your body rocking with my body. We just need this one night till we get it right. Just need this one night. We don't need nobody else to have a party. Just need your body rocking with my body. We just need this one night till we get it right. Baby, come through. You know how we do. You know how we do. Don't do it. Girl, you should come through. You know how we do. You know how we do. Don't do it
The Beat Break Morning Show with Sean Garvey, DJ Rollum, and the Wake Up Ladies. The only morning show where you can wake up next to more than just one woman. Atlanta's new underground station, Beat Break 87 FM, where music and talk radio lives.
Hey world, it's your man Precise, and I have great news. The Precise Music app is finally available for your iPhone, Android, and BlackBerry through Amazon and other app stores. That's Precise Music. Music is spelled with a Z. Go get it for all things Precise. Powered by BlackVibes.com. I tried to put it off, but I can't. It's so me. Tried to blame the other man, but I can't. It's so me. Stay in tune. That's Precise Music. Music is spelled with a Z.
He has performed on stage in front of thousands of poetry lovers. He has sold out shows and rocked the crowd with the best poets in the industry. Welcome to the stage, spoken word artist Patrick Duncan, better known as the Preacher Man.
I am Benjamin P. Montgomery. I invented a goat propeller. I am the former president of South Africa, Nelson Mandela.
Critically acclaimed spoken word artist, poet, writer, and the creator of Black on Purpose poetry TV series WordPlay. Patrick the Preacher Man Duncan is coming to a venue near you.
Why is the only time we can come together as a nation is when there are acts of insanity, chaos, or devastation.
Stay tuned to Beat Break 87 FM for updates on Patrick Duncan's upcoming arrival to your city. Visit cdbaby.com/CD/Patrick S. Duncan to order his latest album, What's Going On. Available online, including CD Baby and iTunes.
I want this high to have no affiliation to a political party. I want this high to be spiritual.
For more info, go to BeatBreakRadioFM.com.
We specialize in creating mobile apps for the entertainment industry. Go to bvmobileapps.com, click Get Started Now, create your account, choose your package, upload your content, and click Submit. BV Mobile Apps. Make it easy. Make it mobile.
Listen to Beat Break 87 FM on the go. Download the Beat Break 87 FM app from the app marketplace, including Amazon, Google Play, and the App Store. View photos, videos, and Beat Break 87 shows on your mobile device. Download the Beat Break 87 FM app now for free.
I remember the moment.
I'll never forget that moment.
As long as I live.
As long as I live.
A storage tank ruptured, and for miles, chemicals were pushing up against the riverbanks.
This was a big, big deal, and it was going to have a serious impact on communities up and down the river.
I remember the moment this local guy came up to me and said, "They call the guard out for this stuff?"
You probably thought we were all about hurricanes, tornadoes, fighting Mother Nature.
Hey, it's a chemical spill. It's a disaster.
It affects the water supply, threatens wildlife.
We're talking about the health of entire communities and people's livelihoods.
You bet we're ready for these kinds of things.
We were out there with booms to prevent the spill from expanding.
We're responsible for protecting and monitoring the sensitive wetlands.
I also remember the moment that same guy came up to me and said, "I don't know what we would have done if they hadn't called the guard up."
Learn more about how you can protect your friends, families, neighbors, and the environment. Everything that makes up your community. Go to NationalGuard.com.
Sponsored by the Georgia National Guard. Aired by the Georgia Association of Broadcasters and this station.
Right now, Beat Break Radio is taking it to the streets to find out what's happening in your city.
Hello, I'm Amber Lyons, CEO and founder of From Pain to Purpose. Come out on Saturday, May the 19th from 4 to 8 p.m. and join us as we celebrate the youth in our community at our Healing Pains Through the Arts Teen Spotlight Awards. We're shining a spotlight on our youth who have overcome life's adversities and they're using their gifts and talents to inspire others. Meet us at Green Forest Community Baptist Church, 3250 Rainbow Drive, Decatur, Georgia. Search for tickets now on Eventbrite under Healing Pain Through the Arts Teen Spotlight Awards. Thank you.
We're always taking it to the streets on Atlanta's new underground station, Beat Break 87 FM, where music and talk radio lives.
What's up, ATL? Make sure that you check out the D Hill Radio Show on Beat Break 87 and BeatBreakRadioFM.com.
Beat Break Radio FM, Atlanta's new underground station. We're online 24/7 at BeatBreakRadioFM.com. It's the Beat Break Morning Show with Sean Garvey and the crew.
Contended. Yeah. I used to not have a lot, so I kept on pushing till I could reach my Maybach dream. Yes, I didn't even have a pot to piss in, but I knew something was missing. Don't wake me from my Maybach dream. Wake up feeling like a million, sun shining bright, neighbors outside grilling. Everything's cool, life straight coasting, money pouring in, let it stack to the ceiling. A success from the melting pot, American dream, told you I'd be at the top. Yeah, about to let us in the cabbage, on raps I'm a savage, far from your average. Blowing up every day, boy I'm a beast, let the beast out the cage. Smoke so much herb, make it with the days. Feeling so fresh, tight kid, clean shave. Yeah. Light a blunt, let the beat drop. If you got a girl, tell her make that thing pop. Make it rain, homie, popping bottles of Ciroc. Finally made it, baby, pray to God it never stop. I used to not have a lot, so I kept on pushing till I could reach my Maybach dream. Yeah, I didn't even have a pot to piss in, but I knew something was missing. Don't wake me from my Maybach dream. Yeah. It feels good to lay back, yo. Peep game to the vision, homie. Finally living life, no longer got these boulders on me. Seeing past the snakes, yeah, no, these smiles are phony. Your hands on lunch meat, what you say is just baloney. Let me drop it down, time to make it serious. More full blown, keeping all hoes delirious. Brown bodies, enough to make your heart stop. Got me tripping good scotch on a private yacht. Got my lady right beside me, flossing jewelry. My slice of the pie as far as your eyes can see. Yeah, they said I lack common sense, but since I blew me and the rest, they be common sense. I used to not have a lot, so I kept on pushing till I could reach my Maybach dream. times I will be so hungry, but the music in me never died. It stayed alive through it all. I'm a champion. Mama proud of a boy, can't be mad at him. Yeah, I used to be a screw up. Yeah, now I just lost and get my jewels up, my crew's up. Bread for this life, it's never enough. The only thing that I hope is that I don't wake up. Living like a dream. Know what I'm saying? This is my vision for my album drops. Everything that I see and everything that I see coming, you know what I mean? The message, baby.
I used to not have a lot, so I kept on pushing till I could reach my Maybach dream. Yeah, I didn't even have a pot to sing, but I knew something was missing. Don't wake me from my Maybach dream. Yeah.
Word. American underdog, baby. Wags the riches.
All right. Welcome back. It's the Beat Break Morning Show. Sean Garvey, DJ Roll'em and the Wake Up Ladies. You already know BeatBreakRadioFM.com is the website where you can go check out everything from news, information, shows, and a lot more. That's BeatBreakRadioFM.com. Make sure you follow us on all your social media handles at Beat Break Radio, and that's Sean Garvey on Facebook, as well as Sean Garvey ATL on Twitter, Instagram. All right, it is going down. Patrick S. Duncan. I'm dropping stuff down here, being my clumsy self. Patrick S. Duncan in the building, ladies and gentlemen. We just got through talking to him about Wordplay, the TV series that is coming back to Bop TV, May 19th. And you know what's so interesting? Before we go to our next guest, what is so interesting is that your show is going to premiere on Malcolm X's... Yeah.
I know.
Exactly.
That's why I did it.
That's why you did it? Well,
Yeah.
pass the mic to him. We're going to get to you. Yeah, so you chose Malcolm X Festival to do it.
I chose that because Malcolm X is one of my inspirations, one of my heroes. I love his story. A lot of people always trying to compare his work and Dr. King's work, and not realizing that the truth of the matter is you had two people with the same vision, but had a different method about going there.
Okay.
Their vision was to see that black people have equality.
Right.
And their perspective was based off their background and their upbringing. Dr. King had a much more stable upbringing with his mom and his dad being in his life. And, of course, Malcolm X lost his dad at an early age. Mother had mental illness. He ended up, being in foster home and foster care for a long period of time. And, of course, got into the life of crime. So their perspectives were different, but the objective was the same. And so I chose that weekend because the Bop Studio is about 10 minutes away from where the festival will be. And so a lot of individuals can enjoy the festival, but at the same time come and enjoy Wordplay as well. So at the same time, we'll do a little special something regarding Malcolm X that day too.
Nice. Okay. Well, that's what's up. I like how it's on a day where we are embracing one of the greatest civil rights activists of all time. And it's definitely a great time to do it with everything that's going on in the world. And like I said earlier, you're going to have a lot of poets on the show, including this one that I'm sitting next to. She is a young poet out of the ATL, ladies and gentlemen. She is going to be on Wordplay, not just only as a poet, but as a host, right?
Right.
Okay, cool. Kelita A. in the building, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you for having me.
The official host for season 2 of Wordplay.
Yes, it's going to be my first time hosting, so I'm excited.
How excited are you from a scale from 0 to 100?
We're going to say 101.
101. Oh, that's what I'm talking about. 101, past 100. She got a lot of confidence in her.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Okay, so talk to us about the reaction that you had when Patrick called you and said, hey, look, I want you to host the new season of Wordplay? What was the initial reaction?
Honestly, I was shocked because we did have a host previously, and I wasn't expecting to hear that news. But I was also happy at the same time. I look at all opportunities for me as a stepping stone in my life. So when he told me that, I said, okay, time to strap up and get ready.
Yeah, you got to be ready for everything, yeah, especially in this business. So talk to our listening audience about you, a little bit about your background and your spoken word background.
Okay, so my name is Kelita. My stage name is Kelita A, the Poetry Teller, because I prefer to tell poetry, not lies. You'll remember that.
Oh, okay. Oh, I'm gonna remember that. All right.
I'm from Atlanta. I grew up here, mostly on the South Side.
South Side. I gotta ask you because you put it out there. Are you a Grady baby?
I'm not a Grady baby.
You're not a Grady baby.
I was born at Georgia Baptist.
Oh, hey, that's a double round of applause. Wow. I was born at Georgia Baptist as well too.
All right.
Yes. I came out in '84.
Okay.
Yeah.
See, I'm a little bit younger than you, but
a millennial. Yeah, a millennial. Shout out to the millennials.
Yeah. I began writing poetry back in 2001. It actually happened accidentally. I had an assignment for a class, and after I finished writing probably like a paragraph for that assignment, I realized that it rhymed.
Okay.
And so that actually piqued my interest into poetry. So I began writing from that, where I intentionally was trying to make stuff rhyme and create poems. And I actually saved the majority of those poems that I began writing from that time, and I was in 5th grade at the time, and I decided to create a book out of it. Both of my grandmothers, my mom's mom and my dad's mom, they both had backgrounds in poetry as well. My dad's mom, she did some performances here in the Atlanta area and was published. Some of her poetry was published here as well. So it's in my DNA.
Nice. Any people that you've been influenced? Anybody like that's already done it or have been established or you may have heard of, any influences?
Absolutely. I always attribute my biggest inspirations from my grandmothers, but besides them, Maya Angelou is a big influence for me. I actually wrote a poem called Answering the Greats, where I was paying tribute to those poets who came before me and paved the way for me to be able to do what it is that I'm doing today.
Nice. Okay. You heard of a poet by the name of Dolomite?
I have not.
You have not? See, Patrick knows. Patrick knows.
That's way beyond her time. And he really wasn't the kind of poet we are.
Yeah. But yeah, he was a poet. He was a poet and an actor, but he did his thing, though. He did his thing. Yeah. So I kind of got a little bit of Dolomite in me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So that means you're going to be on Wordplay soon, right?
Maybe, but it's not going to be that kind of Dolomite poetry that I'm going to put out there. Because this is a family-friendly situation with Wordplay TV. Yeah, people are going to have to see my poetry act on HBO. That's how. That's how critical. It's got to be cable, Netflix or something. You know what I mean? Kelita A in the building, along with Patrick S. Duncan, talking about all things considered Wordplay, the TV series coming back to Bop TV. Amazing. So, I'm going to ask you the same question that I asked Patrick earlier. What do you want people to get from this new season? What can people expect?
Well, variety. Patrick touched on that when he was speaking, but that's one of the biggest things. There are a lot of poets that I meet when I'm performing at different events who feel as though they don't have what it takes to be successful in this business because they are not doing slam poetry, which is what is thought to be, when people think of poetry, they think of slam poetry.
Right.
And it's more to that. We have different love poets and, like he said, inspirational, motivational poetry, spiritual poetry, poetry about nature, life. Like it varies. So I'm just expecting for people to be able to see this and be inspired by it.
Nice. I had a conversation with Patrick, and this was, I don't know, I think you remember, Patrick, a couple of months ago we were talking, and I was just telling you that the spoken word now just isn't the same like it was. I remember when I was introduced to poetry. I was introduced to poetry at a much younger age, but I didn't really tap into the spoken word community until like 2003, 2004, and that was a beautiful time. You know, even when you had Def Poetry Jam with Most Def and other places, including Apache Cafe, where spoken word artists and poets were doing their thing around that time. But it just seemed like years and years later, the whole spoken word movement just died down a little bit. Like, I want to get y'all thoughts, like starting with you, Patrick. What do you think about that?
Well, the truth of the matter is, deaf poetry was the best thing and the worst thing to happen to poetry.
Best and worst?
Yeah, it was the best and the worst. Of course, it put poetry on a huge platform, but as I said, it really made people think that slam poetry was the only type of poetry. And the worst thing that happened from it was the egos that came about from the poets who performed on those shows. Okay, the egos got out of hand. And so that's where all the connection lost, because before that, it was a brotherhood. There was a venue years ago called the Patty Hut, where we all started. That's where we groomed ourselves at. The Patty Hut, another place called the Abu Fine Arts. This was in 96 and 97. This is where we groomed ourselves. We embraced one another. We embraced poetry. It was all over the city. We had poetry going on probably 6 nights out of the week at different venues. And all of us supported one another. We embraced each other. We encouraged each other. Right. We critiqued one another. And we improved each other. And, of course, when deaf poetry came, and they got a look, like most people get a little taste of success, all of a sudden, they have these huge egos. They can't perform at your event. They can't do this. They can't be here. They can't be there. And it really kind of ruined the connection and the continuity and the brotherhood that we all had at that time, not being able to handle that success and really come back and share that success. I didn't like the fact that they really weren't pushing the producers of the show to step out and embrace other types of poetry. I thought that was part of their responsibility. Let's try to do that, and that didn't happen. And it just increased a cancerous cell in the poetry community. It still kind of exists to today.
Well, let's say you, Kelita, how do you feel? Do you feel the same, or do you feel opposite?
Well, honestly, I was very young back then. So when I got on the scene with doing poetry and stuff was probably about 4 years ago when I actually started to perform. One thing that I did notice is that those people who said that they do spoken word, they all tended to kind of have that same sound. So it's like, okay, well, if I do spoken word, I have to sound like that. Otherwise, I'm not doing spoken word. You know, so that's just like, again, one of the things that I think our show will be able to create that variety to let people know, like, you can be a spoken word artist, but sound different from the typical stereotype of what a spoken word artist is.
Well, yeah, I kind of had a different perspective. I do agree. I can concur with what Patrick said earlier, you know, but with the egos. But I also thought, too, it was because President Obama, he's still my president. I know he's still everybody's president, but I thought it was President Obama who came in and everybody was like, you know, in that mindset of, oh, we don't have to struggle no more. We got our first black president of the United States. We ain't got to rap or do poetry about the struggle anymore. Barack Obama got our back now.
I don't know
you don't
if
know?
I agree with that one. I was old enough to vote when Obama was running the first time, and I do remember this sense of pride within the black community that we were finally able to have our first black president. But to say that people were no longer embracing the struggle or talking about it, that I don't think I agree with.
You don't think so? What about you, Patrick?
Well, it's back to really the original question, what you were talking about, that you felt as though poetry didn't have the same vibe and the same energy that it had in 2003 and 4. And that's really what I'm talking about, the energy and the vibe. That's why you didn't feel that energy and that vibe. We lost that connection because, once again, it's like being in a group. It's 4 of us in a group. I'm the lead singer. I start getting all the attention.
Tyrese.
I start getting all the attention. Now I have executives behind the door telling me, hey, you don't need them. You could go solo and do even better. And in most cases, you go solo and you end up bombing and really not have the type of success you would have had you stayed in the group. And that's kind of what I'm saying with the poetry community. Deaf poetry was great. I'm not knocking it at all. I'm just saying that certain people, and not just poets, anybody, when it comes to success and you get that taste of success, it kind of takes you away from why you started doing it in the first place. You lose that love and that passion for it. And we got to always, no matter what we're doing as black folks, reach back. Pull someone else up. You have to do that. We have to do that. But we get surrounded by other people, other individuals. Their job, one or two things. Their first job, just like with slavery and being on that auction block, to break you away from your family and your roots. It's still the same formula. They're still using the same formula. It has not changed. It's always break you from your roots and to break your spirit. And that's what it does a lot of times with success. So a lot of those poets just lost their roots to me. Because just about all of those poets who perform, I know them personally. I've seen them perform way before deaf poetry. And so I know a lot of them personally. And it just changed their energy, their vibe when I met them away from doing that.
Man, you got so deep. You got folks calling you already. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is. Wow. I mean, I definitely understand what you're saying. So, basically with so many people that have gained momentum and success from outlets like Def Poetry Jam and even other spoken word showcases, they gotten very big headed.
And not all. I'm not saying.
It's not all.
It's not all of them. And as I said, I love verses and flow. I love Def poetry.
Yeah.
But I think you have a situation where you have business people who are trying to put together a poetry show, whereas with me, you have a actual poet who has 30 years of writing poetry and performing poetry, and who knows what poetry is about, and knows how to embrace the entire community of poetry. When you have business people doing all they care about is the money. And once the ratings go down, let's cancel. Okay, y'all had y'all 15 minutes now. Bye.
Yeah.
And see, that's the difference.
Right.
And see, now they don't want anything to do with you now. Your moment has passed. It has faded. Okay, so now you got to come back to us. That's how they do us. So they break us from our roots and break our spirit. And now we got to come back crying to our own people. Will you take me back? I didn't mean it.
Wow.
I still love y'all. That's, being extreme with, but I'm just saying when it comes to that type of success. And so with wordplay, we're going to keep it in the roots of what poetry is all about. And the best way to do that is to embrace every single form of poetry. And that's what we're going to do with wordplay. We're going to get it deeply rooted within the community of poetry and embrace all poets, so all poets feel comfortable that they have a platform, they have somewhere they can go and have that outlet and express themselves. And then there's no competition.
Yeah.
Nobody's comparing. No, you're not competing with anybody but yourself. The competition is within. And at the same time, grooming one another, embracing one another, loving one another. And that's what wordplay is. It's going to be a very loving and nurturing place. So it's not just going to be about you going and performing, but we're really going to nurture the poets. And I always reach back when I'm doing other events around the city, calling on poets who performed on wordplay to come and perform. So anybody that knows me knows that I'm a man of my word. I do everything that I'm saying I'm going to do. And I reach back when I have opportunities and bring those poets. Me and Kelita just did a big event for Claflin University alumni a couple of weeks ago. They had a huge all-white event with all the alumni from Claflin University in Orangeburg, South Carolina, showed up, and one of those graduates was Glenda Hatchett's mother, who graduated with the class, Judge Glenda Hatchett, whose mother graduated class in 1943. So it was a great opportunity for me, and of course, I reached back and brought Kelita in and made her part of it.
Okay.
So WordPlay is going to exist just beyond poets being in the studio and performing for Bop TV.
Right.
It's going to go beyond that.
Okay. All right. Nice. So this is what I want to do. I want to go into a break real quick. I got some more questions for Kelita. I also got some more questions for you, Patrick S. Duncan, because there is a festival that is getting ready to happen next weekend, and we want our listening audience to. I want you to fill us
hard,
in.
Man.
I see, man. You be grinding. You be
the hardest working man in radio. I'm the hardest working man in poetry. You ain't the only one working hard, Sean.
See, that's that Muhammad Ali of poetry coming out, boy. But yeah, we got some more questions and then some right here on the Beat Break Morning Show. Kelita A., the host of Wordplay, the new season coming to Bop TV on May 19th, and the one and only spoken word poet artist Patrick S. Duncan in the building, man. So stay tuned, keep your dial locked. It's the Beat Break Morning Show. I'm trying to find some poetry to play, but we're gonna keep it light right here on the Beat Break Morning Show. R&B. We're gonna keep it R&B, keep it sultry and sexy for the grown and sexy out there. All right, so here is the latest one from Sonya McGuire with I Don't Know Why, right here on the Beat Break Morning Show. Sean Garvey, DJ Rollum, and the Wake Up Ladies. Good morning.
The Beat Break Morning Show with Sean Garvey, DJ Rollum, and the Wake Up Ladies. The only morning show where you can wake up next to more than just one woman. This is Atlanta's new underground station.
Yo, what's up? It's your boy Donnell Jones.
Yo, this is Daddy-O, the original Stetsasonic crew.
It's your girl Trina.
How y'all doing? It's King Malachi.
What's up? It's your boy, your folk, Doodoo Brown, Doo Breezy, Foshee.
WBS 87 Atlanta, WAEN FM Atlanta, WBHH, and on iHeartRadio, the home of the Beat Break Morning Show with Sean Garvey, DJ Rollum, and the Wake Up Ladies. Beat Break 87 FM, where music and talk radio lives. Streaming online at beatbreakradiofm.com.
A Reach One communications station.
Reporting live from the Beat Break 87 FM studios and the Take Action News Sense, the Beat Break Morning News on Beat Break 87 FM.
Hello, everyone. I'm Sheriff Muhammad in the Take Action News Center. Here are the top news stories. In national news, the Supreme Court offered support to President Trump's travel ban during oral arguments. The conservative justices sided with the Trump administration's belief that it does have the authority to limit immigration in the name of national security. They also shared their skepticism about how relevant President Trump's campaign promises and statements about Muslims were during their argument. The liberal justices, who are outnumbered, shared their doubts regarding the president's power to ban travelers, notwithstanding congressional law and his tweets. President Trump issued his third version of the travel ban in September 2017, and the federal courts struck it down. In December 2017, the justices allowed the ban to go into effect. In local news, congratulations are in order for Michael Vick. He will serve as the offense coordinator for the Alliance of Americans' new football team in Atlanta. Michael Vick was the first overall pick in the 2001 NFL drafts. He played for the Atlanta Falcons from 2001 to 2006. He retired from football in February 2017, and his retirement ceremony was hosted by the Falcons. The Alliance will have 8 teams with 50 players for each team. The teams will play 10 regular season games, which will lead to a 4-team playoff. The season will begin on February 9th, 2019, and the Alliance Atlanta home games will be played at the Georgia State Stadium. This news report is brought to you by Take Action Music Incorporated, bringing you the action through arts and entertainment, including hip-hop artist Precise. Visit PreciseVibes.com for more information. That's PreciseVibe.com. I'm Sheriff Pat Muhammad at the news desk on Atlanta's new underground station, Beat Break 87 FM, where music and talk radio lives.
Hey world, it's your man Precise, and I have great news. The Precise Music app is finally available for your iPhone, Android, and BlackBerry through Amazon and other app stores. That's Precise Music. Music is spelled with a Z. Go get it for all things Precise. Powered by BlackVibes.com. I tried to put it off, but I can't. Precise Music. Music is spelled with a Z.
He has performed on stage in front of thousands of poetry lovers. He has sold out shows and rocked the crowd with the best poets in the industry. Welcome to the stage, spoken word artist Patrick Duncan, better known as the Preacher Man.
I am Benjamin P. Montgomery. I invented a boat propeller. I am the former president of South Africa, Nelson Mandela!
Critically acclaimed spoken word artist, poet, writer, and the creator of Black on Purpose poetry TV series WordPlay. Patrick the Preacher Man Duncan is coming to a venue near you.
Why is the only time we can come together as a nation is when there are acts of insanity, chaos, or devastation.
Stay tuned to Beat Break 87 FM for updates on Patrick Duncan's upcoming arrival to your city. Visit cdbaby.com/CD/Patrick S. Duncan to order his latest album, What's Going On. Available online, including CD Baby and iTunes.
I want this high to have no affiliation to a political party. I want this high to be spiritual.
For more info, go to BeatBreakRadioFM.com.
Right now, Beat Break Radio is taking it to the streets to find out what's happening in your city.
Hello, I'm Amber Lyons, CEO and founder of From Pain to Purpose. Come out on Saturday, May the 19th from 4 to 8 p.m. and join us as we celebrate the youth in our community at our Healing Pains Through the Arts Teen Spotlight Awards. We're shining a spotlight on our youth who have overcome life's adversities and they're using their gifts and talents to inspire others. Meet us at Green Forest Community Baptist Church, 3250 Rainbow Drive, Decatur, Georgia. Search for tickets now on Eventbrite under Healing Pain Through the Arts Teen Spotlight Awards. Thank you.
We're always taking it to the streets on Atlanta's new underground station, Beat Break 87 FM, where music and talk radio lives.
What's up, ATL? Make sure that you check out the D Here Radio Show on Beat Break 87 and BeatBreakRadioFM.com.
The smooth criminal on beat breaks. The smooth criminal on beat breaks. It's like I want a sweepstake when I'm listening to Beat Break. Radio waves like tsunami display.
Spawn from the big catch, the big bang, big breaks.
It's time to start the show. Everybody know how this party go. Brothers pump your fist while the ladies sing. Showcase the hottest around. You know the sound. Hip hop underground. Best believe it's going down.
Let the beat break. Hey. I'm a smooth criminal over beat breaks. Radio reporting live from the Peach State.
As I make the beat break down. As I make the beat break. As I make the beat break. As I make the beat break.
It's Beat Break Radio. The broadcast is blasting in FM, so learn the lesson. The hottest underground show, beating on the airwaves, locked and loaded, ready to break beats and hitting the streets. Yeah, for Beat Break Radio, don't go to Wikipedia, Twitter and Facebook, search them on social media. For the new intro, they went with Plan D, cause they didn't have no luck with Plans A through C. It's the Beat Break. Beat Break Radio. Beat Break. Beat Break Radio. Beat Break.
Break Radio Show.
All right, everybody, it's the Beat Break Morning Show. Sean Garvey, DJ Rollum, and the Wake Up Ladies. Make sure you follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and on Instagram at Beat Break Radio. And make sure you go to the website, www.beatbreakradiofm.com. Yes, that's right, folks. I added the www in there, even though we don't really say www anymore. Who says www? Nobody, just me. Just me. Just me? Okay. All right. So if you're just tuning in, we're talking to the poets from Bob TV, Black on Purpose TV. We got my homie Patrick S. Duncan, spoken word artist, in the building, along with Kelita A., the official host for the new season of Black on Purpose TV Wordplay, ladies and gentlemen. We're finally on Instagram. Shout out to all of our Instagram followers out there. And shout out to all of our Facebook followers out there at Beat Break Radio. Please comment on this episode, ladies and gentlemen. If you have any questions or comments that you would like to share with our special guests, Patrick S. Duncan and Kelita A., please hit us up right now at Beat Break Radio on Facebook, Twitter, and on Instagram at Beat Break Radio. We are talking about all things considered poetry, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Wordplay TV is back May 19th, new season. Kelita A., host of Wordplay TV, Patrick S. Duncan in the building, ladies and gentlemen. We're gonna. Should we talk about the festival? Should we talk about the festival first, and then get into some other things, or you want to? Okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's do this. We have a segment on our show called the Beat Break 87 Cipher. And the Beat Break 87 Cipher, pretty much, we pretty much allow all walks of life, don't matter who you are. You could be a rapper or a wannabe rapper or a singer or whoever. And we just let you freestyle. We just let you freestyle on the mic, let you do your thing. But you can come with something written. You know, I decided to ease up on the whole freestyle thing and, you know, be like, yeah, you know what? You can come in and freestyle, spit some bars, spit your hot 16. So, Kelita A.,
yes,
spoken word poet in the building. She decided she wanted to bring something already written. Correct? Okay. All right. Yeah, and I might do something. That I've never done on the Beat Break Morning Show. I'm going to save that. I'm going to say that later. But I'm going to let you do your thing. She decided to recite a piece from your book. Is this your book?
This is my book.
Is this your book? Show it to the world. Well, let's talk about it before we get into some things.
Okay, this is my first book. I self-published. It's called Poetic Transitions, Evidence of Growth.
Okay.
So, as I stated before, it's a series of poems that I began to write when I was in the 5th grade. I concluded the book after I graduated high school. So it's a good read for all ages, since I was actually writing in elementary school and middle school and then high school. So people can literally see my growth as a writer in this book. It's very precious and near and dear to my heart.
Where can people get the book?
It's available online, so you can find it on Amazon, Barnes & Nobles, Walmart, and also on my website, because I do offer free advice to anyone in need. It's confidential. You can remain anonymous, and it's askkelita.com, and that is ASKELITA.com. And I also offer motivational quotes from myself as well as other famous people that you may know.
Nice. Okay, so talk to us. What we're about to get into. What is this piece we're about to get into?
So I think it's very fitting, since I'm from Atlanta,
Born and
to
raised.
read a poem that I wrote called Atlanta.
Oh, okay. All right. Let's talk about it. Let's do it. All right. This better be better than the series.
I actually like the series. I was watching that earlier today.
Because that show is poetic too, you know.
It is.
Yeah.
It is. The creator behind it is a genius.
Shouts to Donald Glover, who's also from ATL. Shout outs. Yes. All right. Let's do it. Atlanta, right?
Atlanta.
All right. Here we go.
Hip hop beats, rhymes, and bars. It's the Beat Break 87 Cipher on the Beat Break Morning Show.
The good, the bad, the off the chain. I notice my people when I'm on the train. Listen, do you hear the loud tones escaping from their mouths with words that should never be spoken aloud? They crowd, they push, they scowl. Oh my, this is just the beginning. Sagging jeans, long t-shirts, hats to the back or too low to see their eyes. What beautiful brown eyes they have. I've looked at them before, but they quickly looked away. It was too late. I had already seen what they were hiding. The good, the bad, the traffic rush. I notice my people when I'm on the bus. Long hair, long nails, short skirts. Air Force Ones and Jordans on everyone's feet. In my city, you have to rep your hood or get specific and rep your street. Ha! I laugh as the cars pass by. When I was young, I said bingo. Now I say why. So materialistic. You have no choice because you want to fit in. So you blend. Listen, do you hear that baby crying? Wow. The mother looks my age, but in 2008, that's commonplace. I try to extend a friendly smile. She accepts but won't look me in my eyes. It was too late. I had already seen what they were hiding. The good, the bad, the what in the world. Different color weaves, piercings in other places, fathers who abandon their families without traces. But we all love where we live. Sometimes it's just the people who make our neighborhoods worse, and we can't do anything to change it. So instead of running away, we face it. We look at our celebrities to make a difference for us. They try, but they're only famous humans. So they make mistakes too. We see them on TV and are so amazed. But once they're in trouble, our whole race is shamed. Listen, do you hear the airplanes arriving and departing? They're carrying passengers from this city, your city, and other cities. They don't fight on the plane, but in school, it's a different story. Phone calls home and their parents are worried. I'm nosy. I want to know why the same person who was just fighting is crying in front of their parents. They sigh. My eyes meet their eyes, filled with tears. Blink. It rolls down their cheeks. They close their eyes. It was too late. I had already seen what they were hiding. The good. Their eyes were all reflections of what was behind me. Scenery. I was too focused on them to see. Beautiful buildings and skyscrapers. What a sight. People helping the homeless, trying to do something right. Wonderful paintings made by people who have dreads. Silly to doubt someone's ability because of the hair on their head. The sky, the grass, the flowers, and the trees. Things that give us life, literally supplying the air that we breathe. My city is far from perfect. If you focus on the negative, but if you focus on the positive, Atlanta keeps getting better and better.
Wow. Talk about it. Nice. Atlanta by spoken word artist, poet, Kelita A. Wow. Nice.
Thank you.
That's what's up. That's what's up. You definitely told the true story of Atlanta, and I'm from here.
Yep.
So I already know. I can relate to everything that you just said. Wow, man. Yeah, the traffic and
Oh yeah, and it's about to get worse. They're estimating I think about 10,000 or so people are supposed to move here by December.
Hey man, I already got my passport. You know what I'm saying?
We fool.
Yeah. Wow. Nice. What did you think about that? Patrick S. Duncan in the building. What did you think about that, man?
Well, one of the things I loved about it when I first heard her read, she's very descriptive. So the poem was very descriptive in giving a reflection of the community that she lived in. And, of course, always the great thing about poets is us being so observant and observing certain little subtle things that other people may miss on. And so that's what I love about her work.
Nice. Yeah. Yeah, you are definitely storytellers.
Oh, yeah.
You're definitely storytellers. A lot of great poets always told stories about what they went through or other people's experiences and just their perspectives on life. So that's what poetry is all about. And you can get that from Wordplay, the TV series, May 19th. We got to remind them again. Bob TV is going down.
May 19th.
What time?
From 5 p.m. to 8 p.m. Bob TV studio is located at 1292 Ralph David Abernathy Boulevard, Atlanta, Georgia, 30310. We're starting on time, people.
Okay, so I'm glad you said that. So it's a live audience. It's a live taping, and people can come down and watch it. People can sit in their seats, watch it.
This is actually a live taping.
Okay.
We're also going to have a special musical performance. I always have musical performances before the show. It's our pre-show. That pre-show will actually be taped as well and become its own show. So it'll be the lead-in to Wordplay. Have a young, talented R&B artist named G Nice from Unstoppable Entertainment. We'll be doing a 30-minute performance as well. From 5 to 6 is networking. So come out, bring your business card. We're going to network. We're going to tape 2 shows. After we finish taping the pre-show, the musical performance from that, which will be hosted by another wordplay poet, Miss Deanna Washington. So I've extended. She supported me in the beginning like Kelita, so now she's going to have her own show as well. So once again, my way of paying back those individuals who helped me lay these bricks for wordplay in the beginning. Once again, me keeping my word and saying there were opportunities that came that I was going to afford those opportunities to people who supported me and helped me in this endeavor. So she'll be hosting the pre-show. And then we'll take a 15-minute intermission, and we'll come back and start taping wordplay. Have 6 phenomenal poets. We have Milk. We have Nikki Devine. We have Bonnie Harvey. We have Sincere. We have Rare Epiphany as well. And so come out and support them and support the show. It's going to be a great opportunity for those who've never witnessed a live taping of anything, especially a poetry show.
Nice. That's what you can expect.
And
Calm
also,
down. Yeah,
I forgot, El Uno Speaks. We also have El Uno Speaks as well. So we have 3 female poets and 3 male poets, and they are all very diverse. None of them sound alike.
And all of them are clean because this is a family environment. This is a family-friendly environment.
It's a family environment. It's not necessarily has to be clean. I don't have a problem with certain language as long as it's not demeaning, derogatory. Sometimes a good MF is good. You know, it's good. And when you're a poet, it's about positioning, where you position that particular word. It's all about position. It's about where you position that word and what the intent of it is. Right. So I'm not putting restrictions on poets for you can't use any profanity, but I have to hear it because one of the poets, he does use some profanity, but I had to hear it. And I thought, as I said, it was positioned right. And if you position it right and give it the right intent, because a lot of times you're using the word to set something else up. You're not just using the word in a derogatory manner. So it's all about positioning.
Yeah. So definitely, you heard that. Keep it respectful. Keep it 100, but keep it respectful at the same time. Kelita A. in the building right here on the Beat Break Morning Show, along with Patrick S. Duncan, talking about all things considered poetry, Bob TV, the relaunch of the new season of Wordplay TV, May 19th. It is going down, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls.
And then on Friday, there'll be poetry at Hodgepodge. So it'll come out from 1 to 3 on Friday the 27th and enjoy poetry. And there'll be a Zoom video conference as well. And then Friday night from 7 to 9, we'll be at the Hammond's house for Felton Edie's Poetry Kitchen. There'll be a lot of performances there as well on Friday night. And then on Saturday, Kelita and I will be performing at the Auburn Research Library. We have a poetry reading there from 3 to 5. Later on that night, I will be the feature poet at the Total Core Gallery, which is downtown East Point, 2857 Main Street in downtown East Point, across from the train station. So the Total Core Gallery, we'll be there doing poetry from 8 o'clock to 11 p.m. I'll be the feature poet doing a 30-minute set there as well. That'll be Saturday night. So there's poetry Saturday evening from 3 to 5 at Auburn Research Library. Then poetry again Saturday night at the Total Core Gallery at 2857 Main Street, downtown East Point. And they'll also be doing a poetry reading that Sunday at Tassili's Raw Reality Restaurant in the Garden. That will be from 6 to 8 on Sunday the 29th. So for all the poetry lovers, we have a lot of stuff going on in April. In the April, I say it starts April 26th on Thursday, April 27th, April 28th, April 29th. Please send me a friend request on Facebook, Patrick Duncan, to keep up with everything. We'll have a flyer for that up real soon. The flyer for Wordplay is already on my Facebook timeline. At Twitter, I'm at Patrick S. Duncan on Twitter, and also at Patrick S. Duncan on Instagram. So reach out to me to keep up with everything that we're doing as far as poetry is concerned. And for those who are looking for some vacation for Memorial Day weekend, I will be performing at the 32nd Annual Gullah Festival. This is one of the biggest black cultural festival you could ever be a part of. If you have never been to the Gullah Festival, it's every Memorial Day weekend in Beaufort, South Carolina. It'd be a great opportunity for the family to really embraces the Geechee Gullah culture. They actually do a tour where you can go to the Geechee Gullah Island and see them still living in their natural habitat as well. So Google the Gullah Festival, Gullah, Gullah Festival. I'll perform Saturday from 2 p.m. to 2:30 p.m., May 26th. So that's the Gullah Festival. Please come check that out. It'll be on the Memorial Day weekend, that Friday, that Saturday, and that Sunday, Memorial Day weekend, the Gullah Festival. I'm performing there, so Beaufort, South Carolina. So if you want something to do for Memorial Day, you and the family, it'd be a great opportunity to come. It'd be a lot of other talent and performances going on as well. So they really embrace all of our culture. There'll be dance, there'll be poetry, there'll be R&B. Whatever we do, the Gullah Festival embraces.
Wow, that's a lot. That's a lot.
I told you I was the hardest working man. you didn't believe me.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
No, but it's great because, you know, it's not just only two things going on, but it's a plethora of different things going on. This is what you can expect at the festival for all the spoken word lovers.
Yes, it's called the Lyric and Flow Poetry Festival. We're doing this, as I said, in collaboration with the Auburn Research Library. So Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, the 26th, 27th, 28th, and 29th. But as I said, send me a friend request and get all the information on my timeline and everything what's going on. But Kelita and I are performing next Saturday, the 28th, from 3 to 5 at Auburn Research Library. And I'll perform again later on that night at 8 p.m. at the Total Court Gallery at 2857 Main Street in downtown East Point, across from the train station. So a lot of poetry next weekend.
Man, a lot of poetry, a lot of devouring. You know, it's going to be a place where people can worship, network, and check out some great poetry, and even pick up a book or two, because some of y'all people need to pick a book every now and then and read a book when you're in the library. I'm just saying, library ain't a place for you just to go online and do social media and do the whole online dating thing. Shout outs to my homie Troy, who's been trying to do that at the library. But, you know, check out some poetry. Check out some poetry. It's going to be nice. It's going to be epic. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it's the Beat Break Morning Show. Sean Garvey, DJ Rollum, Sharia Thomas, and Diamond Love, ladies and gentlemen. We got Kelita A. and Patrick S. Duncan here in the building, ladies and gentlemen. And before we go into a break, really quick, you know I got to remind people about your CD, right? What's going on?
Yeah, what's going on the CD?
Yeah.
You can purchase the CD at cdbaby.com/CD/Patrick S. Duncan and get a copy of the CD titled What's Going On.
Yeah, please don't sleep on that CD. It's an awesome CD. It's a great CD. I actually have 10 copies of the CD at home. No lie. I got 10 copies.
Great CD, very diverse material and content, and the instrument that you hear throughout the CD is called the kalimba. And for those who are familiar with Earth, Wind, and Fire, they actually did a song called the Kalimba Story about that instrument. They used the instrument as well in some of their work as well. And there's another version of it called the Mbera as well. So you have the Mbera and you have, but all the instrumentation behind is African instruments.
Yeah, okay.
It's playing behind all the poetry.
Nice. And you can check out the commercial too during the Beat Break Morning Show and all the other shows on Beat Break 87 FM and get more information about the CD, What's Going On, by Patrick S. Duncan.
And also for those who want to get a little glimpse of wordplay, you can go to YouTube, put in wordplay promo PROMO, and you will see some promos from the first season of wordplay. To just give you a little feel of what we do and how we do it.
Nice. We're still taking your comments and questions right here on the Beat Break Morning Show. Get at us on Facebook, Twitter, and on Instagram at Beat Break Radio. And let us know what you thought about the poetry that Kelita A. recited a few moments ago. We want to hear from you. She was talking about Atlanta, all good things and all not so good things about Atlanta. But, you know, we're keeping it real right here. We're keeping it 100. So make sure you comment right here even on my page, on my personal page at Sean Garvey and at Sean Garvey ATL on Facebook, Twitter and on Instagram. All right, so we're going to do something. We're going to keep this poetry thing going. Coming out of this break, we're going to go into a quick break, but I want to do something that I've never done before right here on the Beat Break Morning Show. Are you all up to do some poetry slam for our viewers, for our audience? Yeah. But y'all willing to do some slams? Sure. Okay, I'm just gonna be out of the way.
We scared?
Yeah, you can't be scared. You in the A-town. You ATLian. You can't be scared. You never scared. It's the Beat Break Morning Show. Sean Garvey, DJ Rollum, and the Wake Up Lady, Sharia Thomas, and Diamond Love. Y'all keep it locked, and I got some announcements coming up right here on the Beat Break Morning Show.
We'd be honored if you never uttered another word. Thank you.
You like oil and water, a bad mix up. Battle me, you better get your breaks up. 1,000 crunches, 1,000 push-ups, 1,000 lunges, 1,000 sit-ups, 1,000 redneck, with 1,000 pick-up. Can't help you home with the dirt I dig up. 'Cause I'm the one that you can't get rid of. Stuck in your mouth like a case of hiccups. Going what they say I can't. Gotta do what these others ain't done. We got a second term for the first black president, so I know y'all gotta feel charmed. Hold up. I'm just getting warm. Roll up. Stick a fork in it, 'cause we done. We turn up. We turn up.
I'm Barack Obama, and I approve this message.
The Beat Break Morning Show with Sean Garvey, DJ Rollum, and the Wake Up Ladies. The only morning show where you can wake up next to more than just one woman. Atlanta's new underground station, Beat Break 87 FM, where music and talk radio lives.
Hey world, it's your man Precise, and I have great news. The Precise Music app is finally available for your iPhone, Android, and BlackBerry through Amazon and other app stores. That's Precise Music. Music is spelled with a Z. Go get it for all things Precise. Powered by BlackVibes.com. I tried to put it off, but I can't. It's so me. Tried to blame the other man, but I can't. It's so me. Stay in tune. That's Precise Music. Music is spelled with a Z.
He has performed on stage in front of thousands of poetry lovers. He has sold out shows and rocked the crowd with the best poets in the industry. Welcome to the stage, spoken word artist Patrick Duncan, better known as the Preacher Man.
I am Benjamin P. Montgomery. I invented a boat propeller. I am the former president of South Africa, Nelson Mandela.
Critically acclaimed spoken word artist, poet, writer, and the creator of Black on Purpose poetry TV series WordPlay. Patrick the Preacher Man Duncan is coming to a venue near you.
Why is the only time we can come together as a nation is when there are acts of insanity, chaos, or devastation.
Stay tuned to Beat Break 87 FM for updates on Patrick Duncan's upcoming arrival to your city. Visit cdbaby.com/CD/Patrick S. Duncan to order his latest album, What's Going On. Available online, including CD Baby and iTunes.
I want this high to have no affiliation to a political party. I want this high to be spiritual.
For more info, go to BeatBreakRadioFM.com.
We specialize in creating mobile apps for the entertainment industry. Go to bvmobileapps.com, click Get Started Now, create your account, choose your package, upload your content, and click Submit. BV Mobile Apps. Make it easy. Make it mobile.
Listen to Beat Break 87 FM on the go. Download the Beat Break 87 FM app from the app marketplace, including Amazon, Google Play, and the App Store. View photos, videos, and Beat Break 87 shows on your mobile device. Download the Beat Break 87 FM app now for free.
I remember the moment.
Remember the moment.
I'll never forget that moment.
As long as I live.
As long as I live.
A storage tank ruptured, and for miles, chemicals were pushing up against the riverbanks.
This was a big, big deal, and it was going to have a serious impact on communities up and down the river.
I remember the moment this local guy came up to me and said, "They call the guard out for this stuff?"
You probably thought we were all about hurricanes, tornadoes, fighting Mother Nature.
Hey, it's a chemical spill. It's a disaster.
It affects the water supply, threatens wildlife.
We're talking about the health of entire communities and people's livelihoods.
You bet we're ready for these kinds of things.
We were out there with booms to prevent the spill from expanding.
We are responsible for protecting and monitoring the sensitive wetlands.
I also remember the moment that same guy came up to me and said, "I don't know what we would have done if they hadn't called the guard up."
Learn more about how you can protect your friends, families, neighbors, and the environment. Everything that makes up your community. Go to NationalGuard.com.
Sponsored by the Georgia National Guard. Aired by the Georgia Association of Broadcasters and this station.
Right now, Beat Break Radio is taking it to the streets to find out what's happening in your city.
Hello, I'm Amber Lyons, CEO and founder of From Pain to Purpose. Come out on Saturday, May the 19th from 4 to 8 p.m. and join us as we celebrate the youth in our community at our Healing Pains Through the Arts Teen Spotlight Awards. We're shining the spotlight on our youth who have overcome life's adversities, and they're using their gifts and talents to inspire others. Meet us at Green Forest Community Baptist Church, 3250 Rainbow Drive, Decatur, Georgia. Search for tickets now on Eventbrite under Healing Pain Through the Arts Teen Spotlight Awards. Thank you.
We're always taking it to the streets on Atlanta's new underground station, Beat Break 87 FM, where music and talk radio lives.
What's up, ATL? Make sure that you check out the D Here Radio Show on Beat Break 87 and BeatBreakRadioFM.com.
Beat Break Radio FM, Atlanta's new underground station. Online 24/7 at BeatBreakRadioFM.com. The Beat Break Morning Show with Sean Garvey, DJ Rollum, and the Wake Up Ladies. The only morning show where you can wake up next to more than just one woman.
Man, 20 years is a long time to be doing anything, man. I've been in this game for a minute, you know. It's a real grind, you feel me? Oh, yeah. I try to each one teach one, you know. At the end of the day, these salt and pepper hairs in my chin, they come with game attached. Hey.
Salt and pepper on my chin for my life is in. Gray hairs that I won't die. Well, I'll never quit again, another fight to win. It ain't fair, but I won't cry. And if you wanna be a soldier, go hard until it's over. Salt and pepper on my chin, but this ain't the end. We just know it's getting closer.
What up, baby? Look in the mirror like you still here. God, it's been some years, but still the mission's clear. It's just a little less club and more time with the fam. You know I'm still down for ducking if I'm stuck in the jam. I think it's finally sinking in. You see these hairs in my chin? That mean I'm all about my money, throw them to the wind. I guess my ambition just changed with age. Cause now my 401k more important than J's. And these days just seem to fly by so fast. My daughter about to drive my son cutting the grass. It's like just yesterday I was blowing the gas up in the trap with the crack dealers ready to blast. Man, can't believe that I ain't never been to prison. Had a couple close calls, but in all I'm still living. Now I got this young cats calling me OG. Still on my grind, how's it gon' end? We gon' see.
So on my chin for my life is in. Gray hairs that I won't die. Well, I'll never quit again, another fight to win. It ain't fair, but I won't cry. And if you wanna be a soldier, go hard until it's over. So I'm never on my chin, but this ain't the end. We just know it's getting closer.
I got a lot of regrets, one mistake to the next. But if you gotta mention bliss and say the name of respect. Cause I'm from a city where they don't expect much. And you can get cocaine quicker than check stubs. 10,000 hours, so I mastered the craft. I built my own team and said to hell with the draft. Focus, cause sometimes competition's the closest. And the main ones you love is the ones that help you the slowest. Eyes so back, I done seen so much, bro. My circle real small, cause them the ones I'm a bust for. Now I can teach you plenty about your rights and royalties, but none of it can save you from the fake and the loyalty. You gotta go from paper chase to the check cutting. Let's get the flex and fucking hit the eject button. That's free life game, homie, for no charge. The only way to boss up is spend it and go home.
We're so crazy, they're killing our babies. We still fighting us. If we bounce back, maybe we get home safely. Feeling like enough is enough. Maybe I'm too bold. Or is it we too old? Salt and pepper on my chin for my life is in. Gray hairs
stop time, all you can do is try and leave some behind. Jabron on the hook. Do your thing, homie. You know everything, K100. Oh, the war's coming. No peace till we get a piece. You ready? The price. Chill. Chains.
All right, welcome back. It's the Beat Break Morning Show. Sean Garvey, DJ Rollum, and the Wake Up Ladies, Sharia Thomas and Diamond Love, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Hey, got a quick announcement for you. The Teen Awards. Let me grab that flyer there. The Teen Spotlight Awards is coming to the ATL on May 19th. Wow, what a coincidence. I don't know. It's something about May 19th. I don't know. I mean, besides the anniversary of Malcolm X and the Malcolm X Festival. But, hey, this gives you a good reason to come out of that house, ladies and gentlemen, and be a part of the festivities. So before you swing over to the WordPlay TV, we want you to come and check out the Teen Spotlight Awards. Is going down in the ATL, and the lady who is putting everything all together is Amber Lyons, the visionary CEO and founder of From Pain to Purpose. So you know she's going to definitely be in the building, and the purpose of this event is to highlight the great things that the youth is doing in the community. Eventually, we're going to have Amber Lyons come on the morning show to talk more about it. She's going to be in the building. But we're going to keep you posted on it. It's going to have a lot of great people be a part of the event, including St. Even, rapper St. Even, and the Mako Girls will be performing. They are one of the featured recording artists at the event. So keep it locked right here to Beat Break 87 FM and BeatBreakRadioFM.com for more information about this event. And it's going down, ladies and gentlemen, right here on the Beat Break Morning Show. Sharia, I was about to say Sharia. Shout out to Sharia. Sean Garvey, DJ Rollum, and Diamond Love. I am your host, Sean Garvey, right here on the Beat Break Morning Show. And we got Patrick S. Duncan right here in the building, poet, spoken word artist of WordPlay TV, coming May 19th. So it's going to be an epic event, along with Kelita A here in the building, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. And it's now time, once again, ladies and gentlemen, for the Beat Break 87 Cypher. The Beat Break 87 Cypher, where we invite artists, people that got talent, to come on the Beat Break Morning Show and to spit their ish right here on the Beat Break Morning Show. And, of course, Patrick X. Duncan, he blessed the mic few months ago on the Beat Break Morning Show, but he's going to bless it again, ladies and gentlemen. I thought it was only fair to let him do this. All right, so Patrick S. Duncan, you got something for us right here on the morning show?
Oh, yes, oh, yes.
Oh, yes, he said, oh, yes, oh, yes, oh, yes. All right, cool. All right, well, talk to it. What is the piece you're going to recite for us?
This is for those of us who love that beautiful black image that we see in the mirror. This piece was actually inspired by a poem from Langston Hughes. He had one of the first poems I was introduced to was a poem that he wrote titled Dream Variation. And so if you know that particular poem, then you'll understand where this comes from.
All right.
Hip-hop beats, rhymes, and bars. It's the Beat Break 87 Cypher on the Beat Break Morning Show.
Despite all the trials and tribulations I've been through because of the color of my skin, if God could make me over, I would be black again. I love my broad nose and my thick, juicy lips. And I especially love the curviness of my woman's hips. Yeah, I love fried chicken and freshly snapped green beans. And don't let me forget my grandmama's collard greens. I love me some jazz and some rhythm and blues, and a little gospel and hip-hop all right with me, too. I love my gold teeth and my kinky hair. And I love to turn my cap to the back and walk like I just don't care. I love where I come from, a place they call the motherland. And I love how our ancestors took freedom by his hand. I love Jackie Robinson for scoring one for us. And I love my sister Rosa Parks for not sitting at the back of that bus. I love Nat Turner for his courageous heart. And I love Louis Farrakhan for that million-man march. I love my girl Sojourner, who ain't nothing but the truth. And I love Alex Haley for reminding me of my roots. I love my Heavenly Father, who forgives me all of my sins. And if he could make me over, I would be black again.
Patrick S. Duncan, that's what I'm talking about, Patrick S. Duncan. He did that. He did that, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, What's Going On CD available on iTunes, cdbaby.com. Just look for Patrick S. Duncan. What's Going On, the Preacher Man. He also goes by the Preacher Man, ladies and gentlemen. Patrick S. Duncan, the Preacher Man. You definitely did preach. You took us to church. I mean, yeah, it feels like church inside of here, but you definitely took us to church. Hallelujah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, what up, Keith? He said that was fire. What up, Keith? That was fire. Appreciate it, homie. All right, so we only got a few minutes left right here on the Beat Break Morning Show. Kelita A in the building. Yours truly, Sean Garvey. We're going to keep this Beat Break 87 cipher going, but we're going to do it differently. We're going to do something epic that we never done before. You spoke of Poetry Slam. So we're going to do this Poetry Slam thing where I will pick a word, you will pick a word. And for the very first time, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to recite something. But we're going to do it freestyle. We're going to do a freestyle thing, back and forth.
Okay.
You ready? So I'm going to pick a word, and you just recite something off the top of your head.
All right, let's go.
You ready? Okay, now Patrick doesn't want to do this. He's just going to, I don't know, maybe be the referee or something, just in case it gets out of hand, you know. So here we go. All right, I'm going to pick a word, and whatever comes to your mind, just spit, okay?
All right.
Here we go. All right, let's do it. Let me see. Money.
Money on my mind. I got a lot of time, not enough rhymes.
Go, you gotta keep it going. That was just only as long as you want to go. As long as you want to go.
Sean, let me remind you, I'm a poet, not a rapper. So
But that's what
freestyling is not my forte. If you want me to spit something that I've memorized, I can do that for you. But just freestyling off the dome,
do you want another word? Do you want another word? I can give you another word.
Let's see. Let's try it.
All right. Power.
Power on HBO. 50 Cent's new show. That's how it goes. I like watching TV, but not all the time. Reading books is better for your mind.
You're good. That's what's up. That's what's up. You did good. But, you know, just a side note, Power is actually on Stars, not HBO.
Oh.
Okay. All right. Okay, so you give me a word.
Okay. Separation.
Okay, I came with preparation. Let me get my situation straight. I was once with a girl that I used to date. Then she started to hate me because she felt like I was being too fakey. I know that's a word that I came up, like WTF, what up? But we decided to separate. We had to separate in order for me to be born great, because if I had stayed with her, then she would have squashed me like a bag of grapes. I'm just saying. We had to separate. That's called separation. I don't know what's going through my mind. Don't hate because it's hesitation. I'm just coming up with words. I'm just coming up with rhymes. I don't have that much time, so let me speak my mind. It's called separation. You got to give me another word. Let's keep this freestyle going. You heard?
Life.
Like?
Life.
Oh, I love life. Let me get my mind right, because life is short. Life is short, like too short. I really don't like sports, but I just like watching them. I don't mind seeing a girl wearing some short shorts. I know that's kind of off the subject a little bit. Let me go back to life, but that's just life. I love life. I hope I continue to see myself living life until I get to the age of 85, keeping it 95. That's the time when, okay, I'm off my rocker. Let me go back to this freestyle. You talk about life. Have you ever seen the movie Life with Eddie Murphy and Martin Lawrence? They be like, yeah, he's funny, he's dope. Let's go to another word, because I don't know, I can't cope.
Wealth
is your health. Right now, I need help with my wealth. I'm trying to get rich like 50 and Diddy, maybe even like Bill Gates, and maybe even like Mark Zuckerberg. You heard? Yo, I'm just spinning some spoken word so I can get paid, so I can be rich, and then one day I can be wealthy. You hear me? You feel me? Let me give you another word. Let me give you another word. You ready? Here you go. Starbucks.
Oh, there you go. There you go. There you go. Let's talk about Starbucks.
Starbucks.
What do you think about the Starbucks incident?
What the?
It's old as time. Captured to make it something new, but it's not news. Present day situation. Old news, old crew, same faces, same places.
I told you, she doing better than me, Patrick. You need to jump in.
She really is. She really is, Sean. So let's stop. We're going to go back to her book and talk about Kelita's book. That's the end of our battle.
That was nice.
I was the judge. Kelita won.
She did her thing. She did her thing. The book. Yeah, let's go back to it. The book. Once again.
My book. Once again, this is Poetic Transitions, Evidence of Growth.
Let's show that up just a little bit so people can see the words on the book. There we go. All right. Talk about it really quick.
Poetic Transitions, Evidence of Growth. You can find this online at Amazon, Barnes & Nobles, Walmart, or on my website, Ask Kelita. That's ASKELITA.com. This is a book that I began writing back in 2001, and I completed it in 2009. So you can literally see my growth as a writer. I'm working currently on the edits for my second book, as well as preparing for a photo shoot for my next book cover. So the next book is going to be called Poetic Transitions, Knowledge of Self, and I'm hoping to have that book out before the year's over with.
Nice.
Oh, also my social media handles. If you're looking for me, I'm on YouTube. I have some videos on there. Kelita, Kelita Almond, ALMOND on YouTube. On Facebook is Kelita A, the poetry teller. And on Instagram and Twitter is follow_the LITA Lita.
Nice. Y'all give her a hand, ladies and gentlemen. Kelita A doing big things with the book. Yo, Keith, you better go online and purchase that book, man. I know you're a reader. And you like hip hop and you like poetry. Definitely support the sister, all right? And Patrick S. Duncan.
Well, Kelita had mentioned earlier that when you asked about some of her influences, and she had mentioned that she put them in a poem she wrote called Answering the Greats. And I think a great way to end the show is letting her perform that piece as we pay homage to those who've inspired both of us.
Hip hop beats, rhymes, and bars. It's the Beat Break 87 Cypher on the Beat Break Morning Show.
Kelita A is going to take us out with another piece from her latest book that you can go and pre-order and get it as soon as possible. Everybody tuning in right here on the Beat Break Morning Show. So let's go ahead and close out the show with your piece.
All right, this piece is called Answering the Greats. A dream deferred turns into a distant nightmare, forever haunting the back of your mind with reminders that you fell short of what you could have been. An intangible vision seeming so real yet so fake, but it is you who chooses your fate. If you dream it, then you can become it, yet the limitations that you grasp keep you from it. A dream deferred is nothing more than a thought deterred. I, too, know why the cage bird sings. It wants to be free and away from misery. No rights of its own but to sing its own song to its own tune, own rhythm, own beat. The cage bird is caged but has not accepted defeat, for it knows that freedom is just outside that cage. Although the cage bird seems idle, it is patiently plotting its escape, waiting on the opportunity to fly away to better days. Days filled with sunshine that can wither up a grape and transform it into a raisin in the sun. How can one ever realize his or her full potential if all that he or she ever consumes are things that weigh them down? Just open your eyes and look around. Phenomenal men and women have walked these grounds and have passed us their torches so that we may be glory bound. Some will continue to fumble and rumble and stumble and tumble until they choose to stand tall and walk straight. Some will remain content in their present state, while some will take action before it's too late. When choosing your own path, there will be plenty of arguments and debates, but you will always know that you are heading in the right direction when you are answering the greats.
And the greats are right here. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, May 19th, Wordplay, the season premiere is back, ladies and gentlemen. All the information will be on our website, beatbreakradiofm.com. And shout outs to Patrick S. Duncan and Kelita Almond for stopping by the Beat Break Morning Show. Don't be afraid to come back again, ladies and gentlemen.
Are you searching for wisdom, peace, and understanding? Need empowerment and motivation in your life? Get all the answers from Sharia Thomas. It's now time for Sharia's Law on the Beat Break Morning Show.
Hi there, beautiful people. Sharia Thomas here, your consultant to an ultimately unique experience. And today I am so excited because I have an ebook that will be available to you to help more and more people reach their goals and truly manifest their dreams. You know, some people get so stuck in the dream part of life instead of the actual living and manifesting their dreams. Want to know why? Because they never learn the art of truly completing their goals. And I know what it feels like to be stagnant, to live in unrealized dreams and have so much pent up potential. I've been there. You see, the average person is not able to get there. But I want to help the average person. I want to share a little study, a little information with you. See, in one study of Harvard, this is Harvard School of MBA, that's Master's Business Administration, it found that 84% of them had no specific goals. 13% had goals they were not committed to paper, and 3% had clear written goals and plans to accomplish their goals. And it is no surprise that after 10 years, the 3% who had those goals planned out and written had an income on average that was 10 times more than that of all the other 97% combined. This just goes to show how those who set and commit to clear, realistic goals are the ones who find success in meeting their objectives. That's where I come in. As a life coach and therapist, that is where I excel to help people to make the practical possible. But it's about being able to realize that the reason that so many people fail at meeting their goals is because they have a very confused understanding of realistic goal setting and self-motivation. And it's a method to it. See, I've built my own business, and in the process of building several complementary businesses, I've helped others start their business, operate their business, and continue to grow in their businesses because I understand the concept of goal setting. See, goal setting can be used in business, personal finances, education, our physical health, our mental health, and a number of other significant aspects of our entire lives. Regardless of what goal or what type of goal that you're setting, the basic strategies for effective goal setting and commitment apply. Those who understand the proper methodology as they establish their goals more often than not are the ones who meet and exceed their objectives with meaningful results. See, I'm ready, and I hope that you are. Tell me you are, that you're ready to crush your goals and achieve success. And I'm willing to teach you how to establish those realistic goals and achieve success. See, I'm ready right now to teach you that there's a proper method for meeting realistic goals. And you can find it in my Getting from Goal Setting to Goal Getting. And it's all about crushing your goals and achieving success. So who's ready for that? So I am going to take this time and I'm going to be sharing more tips and tools for you to get you where you want to be. Because there are practical steps, and sometimes we just can't get it by ourselves. And that is the purpose of having a coach. So if you're ready, then please do go to my website and download your ebook so you're ready to take that next step to making practical steps to crushing those goals, really making your dreams become reality. I'm here for you. Sharia Thomas here, your consultant to an ultimately unique experience.
Previously on the Beat Break Morning Show.
Everybody who you would ask about Craig or talked about Craig to the same thing. You know, he was a beautiful person. You know, as far as Craig is the type of that, he kept it 100. So if you had a book in your nose, he'd tell you. Like, you know, some people let you write him out with the booger. You know, but he Craig was a upfront dude. But as far as him personality-wise, is what you saw on the record. You know, as far as him being, you know, this happy and always, you know, wanted to make sure everybody was good, and that's how he was.
The best part of waking up isn't Folgers. It's the Beat Break Morning Show. Start your morning off right with Sean Garvey and the crew on BeatBreakRadioFM.com. This is Atlanta's new underground station.
Yo, what's up? It's your boy Donnell Jones.
Yo, this is Daddy-O, the original Stetsasonic crew.
It's your girl Trina.
How y'all doing? It's King Malachi.
What's up? It's your boy, your folk, Doodoo Brown, Breezy, Foshee.
WBS 87 Atlanta, WAEN FM Atlanta, WBHH, and on iHeartRadio, home of the Beat Break Morning Show with Sean Garvey, DJ Rollum, and the Wake Up Ladies. Beat Break 87 FM, where music and talk radio lives. Streaming online at BeatBreakRadioFM.com.
A Reach One communications station.
Reporting live from the Beat Break 87 FM studios and the Take Action News Sense, the Beat Break Morning News on Beat Break 87 FM.
Hello, everyone. I'm Sheriff Muhammad in the Take Action News Center. Here are the top news stories. In national news, the Supreme Court offered support to President Trump's travel ban during oral arguments. The conservative justices sided with the Trump administration's belief that it does have the authority to limit immigration in the name of national security. They also shared their skepticism about how relevant President Trump's campaign promises and statements about Muslims were during their argument. The liberal justices, who are outnumbered, shared their doubts regarding the president's power to ban travelers, notwithstanding congressional law and his tweets. President Trump issued his third version of the travel ban in September 2017, and the federal courts struck it down. In December 2017, the justices allowed the ban to go into effect. In local news, congratulations are in order for Michael Vick. He will serve as the offense coordinator for the Alliance of Americans' new football team in Atlanta. Michael Vick was the first overall pick in the 2001 NFL drafts. He played for the Atlanta Falcons from 2001 to 2006. He retired from football in February 2017, and his retirement ceremony was hosted by the Falcons. The Alliance will have 8 teams with 50 players for each team. The teams will play 10 regular season games, which will lead to a 4-team playoff. The season will begin on February 9th, 2019, and the Alliance Atlanta home games will be played at the Georgia State Stadium. This news report is brought to you by Take Action Music Incorporated, bringing you the action through arts and entertainment, including hip-hop artist Precise. Visit PreciseVibes.com for more information. That's PreciseVibe.com. I'm Sheriff Muhammad at the news desk on Atlanta's new underground station, Beat Break 87 FM, where music and talk radio lives.
Hey world, it's your man Precise, and I have great news. The Precise Music app is finally available for your iPhone, Android, and BlackBerry through Amazon and other app stores. That's Precise Music. Music is spelled with a Z. Go get it for all things Precise. Powered by BlackVibes.com. I tried to put it off, but I can't. It's on me. Tried to blame the other man, but I can't. It's on me. Stay in tune. That's Precise Music. Music is spelled with a Z.
He has performed on stage in front of thousands of poetry lovers. He has sold out shows and rocked the crowd with the best poets in the industry. Welcome to the stage, spoken word artist Patrick Duncan, better known as the Preacher Man.
I am Benjamin P. Montgomery. I invented a boat propeller. I am the former president of South Africa, Nelson Mandela.
Critically acclaimed spoken word artist, poet, writer, and the creator of Black on Purpose poetry TV series WordPlay. Patrick the Preacher Man Duncan is coming to a venue near you.
Why is the only time we can come together as a nation is when there are acts of insanity, chaos, or devastation.
Stay tuned to Beat Break 87 FM for updates on Patrick Duncan's upcoming arrival to your city. Visit cdbaby.com/CD/Patrick S. Duncan to order his latest album, What's Going On. Available online, including CD Baby and iTunes.
I want this high to have no affiliation to a political party. I want this high to be spiritual.
For more info, go to BeatBreakRadioFM.com.
Right now, Beat Break Radio is taking it to the streets to find out what's happening in your city.
Hello, I'm Amber Lyons, CEO and founder of From Pain to Purpose. Come out on Saturday, May the 19th from 4 to 8 p.m. and join us as we celebrate the youth in our community at our Healing Pains Through the Arts Teen Spotlight Awards. We're shining the spotlight on our youth who have overcome life's adversities and they're using their gifts and talents to inspire others. Meet us at Green Forest Community Baptist Church, 3250 Rainbow Drive, Decatur, Georgia. Search for tickets now on Eventbrite under Healing Pain Through the Arts Teen Spotlight Awards. Thank you.
We're always taking it to the streets on Atlanta's new underground station, Beat Break 87 FM, where music and talk radio lives.
You have tuned in to Beat Break Radio with Sean Garvey and DJ Rollum.
You're in the mix with DJ Rollum.
We see you, Chicago. We see you down in Norway. We see you up in Milwaukee. We see you West Coast. We see you, everybody. Come on. You're back into it, put you back into it. I back into it, put you back into it. I back into it, put you back into it. I back into it, put you back into it. I back into it, put you back into it. I back into it, put you back into it. I back into it, put you back into it. I back into it, put you back into it. Back it up, back it up, back it up, back it up.
Guess who's back? No ifs, ands, or maybe. Put you back into it like I love you, baby. Like heating up the club like gobble, baby. VIP keep popping like bottles, baby. When I first talked to her, since she needed a bottle, now she all in my ear like wobble, baby, wobble. I see the mirrors in the club revealing expensive things. Like everybody off the wall, y'all know the routine. Put you back into it like I know y'all do it. As a matter of fact, I wanna see both of y'all do it. We supposed to brag, we supposed to boast. And before we started dancing, we proposed to toast. I'm feeling my dance flow now. Go ahead, tap me 2 times. Cause tonight, I'm feeling like your girl is mine. I mean like your girl is mine. Alright, everybody get off the wall, come and make a line and put it. I'm back into it, now put you back into it. Yeah, we back into it, now put you back into it. Yeah, we back into it, now put you back into it. Put you back into it, put you back into it. Yeah, we back into it, now put you back into it. Yeah, we back into it, now put you back into it. Yeah, we back into it, now put you back into it. Put you back into it, put you back into it. Back it up, back it up.
Listen, you dead wrong. Why make music if you ain't gon' do it right? Success get measured by what you do in life, and not them plaques on the wall. The industry will build you up just to watch you fall. Think it's a game, so they say they all wrong. When the truth is, they cop their jewelry right out the mall. I welcome y'all to a brand lost, the blind leading the blind. That's not a grind, it's ignorant by design. And these rappers can care less long as they got shine. Fine, all that glitters ain't gold. Just to get a deal, is it really worth your soul? Hell no.
This is for the love of hip hop.
That's right.
It keeps going and it don't stop. Taking back what they steal. So you capture the feeling. This is for the love of hip hop. It keeps going and it don't stop. Taking back what they steal. So you capture the feeling.
When rap sounds ridiculous, these cats are illiterate. Playing both sides, getting done by the middlemen. You sell $1 million, they make 10 million. Talking about some jewels, you sound like some silly men. Prime like Meridian, lit like a filament. I'm a rhyme sayer that be running through this tenement, curing all the sickness, allergic to insignificant fools who add to all the junk in our predicament. Man, I'm tired and sick with it. That's why I'm sick with this. Blowing up your ears with the sound of a missile. Here you rhyme like a pencil dick to whack. You're the synonym. Got your own people yelling out.
I ain't no kin to him.
So hell yeah, I'm killing them, smacking them and drilling them. Destroy your nerve and then so my children don't be feeling them. Scary as a gremlin, cool as September when about to say hip hop like I was Timberland.
This is for the love of hip hop. It keeps going and it don't stop.
It don't stop.
Taking back what they steal. So you capture the feeling. This is for the love of hip hop. It keeps going and it don't stop.
Play the grip for the jeans. Plus the slippers is clean.
Y'all already know who that is on the hook, boy.
I'm on it for real.
That's your boy.
J-Ho. No chrome on the wheels.
Rock representative. I'm not with the label, but shouts out to the boy Soulside, man. Appreciate you, bro. I'm gonna try to do it like overdo it or something like that as a little brother.
Straight to the money, be lying like a halfback. Stingy when I get it, so they will not get it tossed back. My stats, 12 rushes, 4 fumbles, and 5 sacks. Defensive player of the year, they know I'm past that. I pitch off money like I never heard of ass cap. My money stressed like big boobs in a bra strap. Same game pimp, I never knew pressure before that. Change game pimping, but try to switch up the format. I'ma get the money when I get the front door. If I can wanna get it, I'ma get it more. I'ma get it when I get it, I'ma make it explode. Take them into my regular mode. Put them into my regular clothes. And I told them the one that they chose. Yes, I'm a prophecy, make them back for philosophy. Cause I can calculate bosses from these stars of astrology. My ego has a mind of its own. I'm hoping you're pardoning. They would never come hard as me. So I almost feel like I'm in it to win and they're running bigger than I paid to quit. Yeah, slippers is clean. No chrome on the wheels. I'm a goner for real. Play the grip for the jeans. Plus the slippers is clean. No chrome on the wheels. I'm a goner for real. Play the grip for the jeans. Plus the slippers is clean. No chrome on the wheels. I'm a goner for real. Play the grip for the jeans. Plus the slippers is clean. No chrome on the wheels. I'm a goner for real.
2 glasses of champagne drove me from being sober. A marble white pool table and a poster of Hova. Doodle brown couch in which I cop from Russia. On a sale shooting with some dealer from Russia. Check the time on the next because I gotta stay prompt. I got a 12 o'clock to a 3 o'clock. If there's an after party after the after party, then I'd be truly obliged to pay for the party. I never knocked the fella, much more rock the fella. Oh boy tried to come my level, so they shot the fella. Fuck the jeans and the advance, remember you owe me fella. My only problem is the forces was white, but the Lambo was yellow. 15 minutes to the chopper, 2 minutes to land. A private 6-seater slate, that's about 15 grand. Once I entered the air, I thought a packaging air. Google some toys for the child because the kid is my heir. Baby,
grip for the jeans, plus the slippers is clean. No chrome on the wheels. I'm a goner for real. Play the grip for the jeans, plus the slippers is clean. No chrome on the wheels. I'm a goner for real. Play the grip for the jeans, plus the slippers is clean. No chrome on the wheels. I'm a goner for real. Play the grip for the jeans, plus the slippers is clean. No chrome on the wheels. I'm a goner
She miserable, says she's stressed, so me give her some sex. I just loving them a request. Them here say we have the best. That's why gyal stay out my home and I blow up my phone 'cause she want the vitamin S. Gyal want smoke my cigar and I run down my car 'cause she want the vitamin S. Gyal a unbutton her skirt and I pop off my shirt 'cause she want the vitamin S. Gyal not hurt no less 'cause it good to stress them. Want them vitamin S. Gyal in a heat, gyal warm and him gone a street. Frustrated so she a kiss her teeth. Don't worry yourself, delete. If him not there good, just call me and I will tweet. Me alone love you, make you feel so sweet. Pain a your ear and massage your feet. One dose 3 times a week, and that will make you feel complete. Believe me, everybody knows say it good for headache. It nice when you get a one dose when you wake. Some man no good, so them gyal a fear fake. Come on, dude, give me a break. That's why gyal a skip out my home and I blow up my phone 'cause she want the vitamin S. Gyal want smoke my cigar and I run down my car 'cause she want the vitamin S. Gyal a unbutton her skirt and I pop off my shirt 'cause she want the vitamin S. Gyal not take no less 'cause I eat good to stress them. Want them vitamin S. Oh dear, yeah. Nikki come check me, she never have no vice. Need a injection fi get her energized. Just one dose and we start exercise. She wake up to a neighborhood with her nice. Apart together and reach for the skies. Give me some squat now fi firm up the ties. Listen to me good, me I tell all the guys. Joke them right, make them go fantasize. Gyal a stay out my home and I blow up my phone 'cause she want the vitamin S. Gyal want smoke my cigar and I run down my car 'cause she want the vitamin S. Gyal a unbutton her skirt and I pop off my shirt 'cause she want the vitamin S. Gyal not take no less 'cause I eat good to stress them. Want them vitamin S. Think of that.
The Beat Break not only has exclusive music, but also exclusive interviews like this.
Except no substitutes.
What up, what up, what up? Good morning. It's the Beat Break Morning Show. You're now rocking with the best. I go by the name of Sean Garvey. DJ Roll'em on the ones and twos with the Wake Up Lady, Sharia Thomas, and the lovely Miss Diamond Love. We're talking about all things hip-hop politics. Of course, you know this is election year 2018, a very important year. And we're talking about all things hip-hop politics, man. And we're going to also talk about all the great things that are happening up in New Jersey. Shout outs to all of our listeners up there in New Jersey, especially Newark, New Jersey, where it is going down, ladies and gentlemen. On the phone lines with me this morning right here on the Beat Break Morning Show, we got a member of the legendary hip-hop group Lords of the Underground. If you grew up in the era of 1990, the 90s, man, you know, if you was a fan of songs like Chief Rocker and Funky Child, just to name a few, you definitely going to love this interview, man. I have the one and only Mr. Doitall from Lords of the Underground, who is now running for Newark City Council. Man, is that correct? Yeah, we got him on the phone lines. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Doitall from Lords on the Underground. Good morning. What's good, man?
What up, man? What's going on with you?
Hey, I'm good, man. I'm good. Good morning, man. Big day on May 8th. I know you're looking forward to it. Yes, the upcoming election on May 8th, in which you are running for Newark City Councilman. Congratulations in advance. Definitely. How has this experience been for you so far?
Man, this experience, man. First of all, thank you too, man. And shout out to all of the listeners out there. Good day, good morning to everybody out there tuned in. But this is another type of experience, man. You have to understand that the election process, and you know, I'm learning a lot. So I'm learning that this election process, this has been in place for hundreds of years and created by Irish people. You know, so it's a whole system that we fall into and do when it comes to this election process that I'm just getting used to. You know, it's a lot of ways that, you know, that are typical of politicians that some I don't agree with, you know, and some is still that's just part of the process, whether you agree with it or not. So this has been a big learning experience. It's been a humbling experience, and it's made me more patient. You know, learning how to be patient in battle, in war, in fights, and because that's typically what it is, right? You're fighting for someone seat or a seat that someone has already, and these guys, or women, they don't want to release that power. They don't want to relinquish that power to anybody, so they're going to fight to keep it. So this political process has really been interesting, intriguing, humbling. It's been everything, man. It's different.
Now, let me ask you, man, a lot of our listeners are hip-hop lovers. They grew up in the 80s, the 90s, where, you know, hip-hop was everything. And Lords of the Underground really helped make hip-hop what it was and made a huge impact in hip-hop. I mean, you all sold records. You all went platinum. You all did it big, man. And so now fast forward to 2018, you in politics, man. Like, because people know you from Lords of the Underground, of course, but what made you make that transition from hip-hop to politics now?
Well, my transition was a sum of many different things in my travels through hip-hop, through life. But one of the things that made, one of the three things that I will state right now that made me decide to get into politics. First of all, hip-hop has always been political. You know, hip-hop has always been an art form and a genre of music that talked about social ills in our community, social ills for our minority people that you know, for the culture of hip-hop, we've always had to fight to be a part of. And so I always say that hip-hop has always been political. We're just trying to now make politics realize what hip-hop is, the culture of hip-hop. Hip-hop is now the pop culture of the world. So all I'm saying is that if hip-hop is the pop culture of the world, and I've always known that whatever's the pop culture at that present time always drives and moves society forward. So if that is the case, and hip-hop has been the pop culture for the last 20 years or so, then we should have a seat at major tables. We should have a seat at political tables, definitely. We should have a seat at the table of where decisions are made and things are decided. So one of the things, to answer your question, that made me want to get into politics is being on the road with my group, Lords of the Underground. I got to see how my art form, our art form, this art form called hip-hop, was able to galvanize people and the power of the art, how it brings people together. And when you bring people together, when you attract them together, then you can relay messages to them. You can, you know, galvanize them and tell them to unite to do some positive things. So I said to myself, you know, years ago, over 20 years ago, I was on tour with Tupac. And Tupac and I had a conversation about just this. You know, we're about 20 years old at the time, and it was just amazing now in retrospect and just to reflect on back to what Tupac was talking about at that time. And he said, you know, dude, we got to get more popular. If we can sell 1 million records, then we can get 1 million people to come out and support us. And if that's the case, then we have to get more and more popular so we can go back to our prospective neighborhoods and cities and start youth initiatives and do things for our residents and our people to make them aware of different policies and things of that nature. He said that we need to start non-profit organizations so we can do things and build our own people up. He said, you go back to Newark, Tretch should go back to East Orange, I'll go to Oakland, Ice Cube should go to South Central. He was just naming whoever was popular at the time. And I believe that I've done everything that we discussed in that room that day except run for a political seat. And now I'm doing just that, man. So it's a sum of many different things throughout my travels that made me come to this decision today.
Do it on telephone lines from Lords of the Underground, now running for Newark City Council. And you are also the co-founder of 211 Community Impact, which you spoke of just a few moments ago, a non-for-profit 501c3 company. So you're not just only, the great thing about this is that you're not just only in it, in the politics, just to be in it, but you definitely have background in getting involved in the community. So, share with our listening audience about some of the things that you have actually done in the community up there in Newark, New Jersey.
Well, I mean, it's just like I just stated, man. I felt that if people could pay my group, Lords of the Underground, to come to their cities, to come to their state, to come to their different countries, and gather people, galvanize people, bring people together, so they can discuss issues within that community. I felt like if I'm getting paid to do that in other cities and it's working, why can't I do that in my own city? And I came right to my city, man, and just started to do just that. Instead of complaining about things, instead of talking about what's wrong, I said, you know what? Let me see if it works like it works in hip-hop. I'm going to show people, what it is that I'm going to do. I'm going to be the change that I want to see. And by doing that, let me see how many people that support me. And it started to work. People started to emulate. People started to want to do for the neighborhood, book bag drives. And we started off slow. With 211 Community Impact, it was founded by myself and two other people. And we started with literacy programs and just going on the corners and doing book drives and, getting children in the community to read, and starting with kickball games, but they're really literacy events. The only way you can get involved with the prizes and the rewards and the fun is if you have literacy, if you completed 2 or 3 literacy events. And, we started with the Let's Eat program, where we feed over 500 families. Back to school, the Look Good, Feel Good programs, where we dress up for the day, the whole city. We have the children just look good. When you look good, you feel good, you do good.
Word.
Get them haircuts and even the grown-ups, the adults, so they can know how to go to job interviews and how to look decent on a low budget, and just everything. The homeless programs. I also produce all of the major festivals, co-produce and produce some of the major festivals within our city, like the 24 Hours of Peace festival that I co-produce, like the Family Festival, where I do a mini festival in each of the 5 wards of our city, co-producer of the Lincoln Park Music Festival, which is a 3-day event. So we stay active in the community because I just believe we need to make a greater investment into our youth in order to have a safer and better tomorrow. Then I just feel like we have to make a greater investment into our youth so that they don't have idle minds. Our teenagers don't have idle minds. Keep them occupied. Keep them with things to do. So it's been so many things, man, that I've been a part of, and just going into the school systems, talking to our students, man, and our future leaders, man, and our scholars, and just being the impact, man, so they can have hands-on with me and see that I'm right from where they're from. I'm born and raised right where they're from, so that there is possibility that, and just be that inspiration and that influence.
Hey, do it all. Hang tight for me for just one moment. We're going to hold you over after this break. We're going to talk more about hip-hop, politics, and all the great things he's doing with community impact.
The shoes? It's gotta be the shoes, cause girlies, they got. They stand about the dock, so I say boom, shakalaka, grab the microphone, then rock. To take the truth when on the mic, I'll say anything that sounds good. Like jump and sound over some, they got in the hat and a mouse ran up the stairs. Now that didn't make no sense. Come on, who cares? See, everyone's out to get the show, so don't be trying to knock me. I say what I want to say, as long as it sounds funky. Some MCs wanted to find me, so they try to take stands. But they don't understand, I'm the motherfucking man. I am his and astound. Look them up and down, smack a few of them around. Let them know who is the girl, who's the tip of the top, the commit the clock, the best under the sun. I'm the front. Hey, Mr. Funky, what's up? Can I get assistance? For what? For what? Yo, Jazz Flex a cut. Go back is the rocker. I'm chilling with my knocker. And if you got beef, then you can live with Jimmy Hoffa. Like what goes up must come down. But not me, clown. I cut him. Crack the speaker when I'm pumping. So jump in and watch your ears start humming through the block. And don't forget to boom, shock, shock a lot.
Well, damn, do it all. Can I rock? I hear a beat, I grab the mic. And then I start to slacking. The kids around the way used to think that I was bugging. But they don't understand how I feel about the funk. I walk with the funk. I talk with the funk. I eat with the funk. I sleep with the funk. I live off the funk. I die off the funk. So now what do they say when I'm walking up the block? Boom, shakalaka, there goes the chief rocker. Come on, chief rocker, number one, chief rocker. Come on, chief rocker, number one, chief rocker. Come on, chief rocker, number one, chief rocker. Come on, chief rocker, come on, chief rocker, number one, chief rocker. 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 Come on, chief rocker, number one. Come on, chief rocker, number one. Come on, chief rocker, number one.
The Beat Break Morning Show with Sean Garvey, DJ Rollum, and the Wake Up Ladies. The only morning show where you can wake up next to more than just one woman. Atlanta's new underground station, Beat Break 87 FM, where music and talk radio lives.
Hey world, it's your man Precise, and I have great news. The Precise Music app is finally available for your iPhone, Android, and BlackBerry through Amazon and other app stores. That's Precise Music. Music is spelled with a Z. Go get it for all things Precise. Powered by BlackVibes.com. I tried to put it off, but I can't. It's on me. Tried to blame the other man, but I can't. It's on me. Stay in tune. That's Precise Music. Music is spelled with a Z.
He has performed on stage in front of thousands of poetry lovers. He has sold out shows and rocked the crowd with the best poets in the industry. Welcome to the stage, spoken word artist Patrick Duncan, better known as the Preacher Man.
I am Benjamin P. Montgomery. I invented a boat propeller. I am the former president of South Africa, Nelson Mandela.
Critically acclaimed spoken word artist, poet, writer, and the creator of Black on Purpose poetry TV series WordPlay. Patrick the Preacher Man Duncan is coming to a venue near you.
Why is the only time we can come together as a nation is when there are acts of insanity, chaos, or devastation.
Stay tuned to Beat Break 87 FM for updates on Patrick Duncan's upcoming arrival to your city. Visit cdbaby.com/CD/Patrick S. Duncan to order his latest album, What's Going On. Available online, including CD Baby and iTunes.
I want this high to have no affiliation to a political party. I want this high to be spiritual.
For more info, go to BeatBreakRadioFM.com.
We specialize in creating mobile apps for the entertainment industry. Go to bvmobileapps.com, click Get Started Now, create your account, choose your package, upload your content, and click Submit. BV Mobile Apps. Make it easy. Make it mobile.
Listen to Beat Break 87 FM on the go. Download the Beat Break 87 FM app from the app marketplace, including Amazon, Google Play, and the App Store. View photos, videos, and Beat Break 87 shows on your mobile device. Download the Beat Break 87 FM app now for free.
I remember the moment.
I'll never forget that moment.
As long as I live.
As long as I live.
A storage tank ruptured, and for miles, chemicals were pushing up against the riverbank.
This was a big, big deal, and it was going to have serious impact on communities up and down the river.
I remember the moment this local guy came up to me and said, "They call the guard out for this stuff?"
You probably thought we were all about hurricanes, tornadoes, fighting Mother Nature.
Hey, it's a chemical spill. It's a disaster.
It affects the water supply, threatens wildlife.
We're talking about the health of entire communities and people's livelihoods.
You bet we're ready for these kinds of things.
We were out there with booms to prevent the spill from expanding.
We were responsible for protecting and monitoring the sensitive wetlands.
I also remember the moment that same guy came up to me and said, "I don't know what we would have done if they hadn't called the guard up."
Learn more about how you can protect your friends, families, neighbors, and the environment. Everything that makes up your community. Go to NationalGuard.com.
Sponsored by the Georgia National Guard. Aired by the Georgia Association of Broadcasters and this station.
Right now, Beat Break Radio is taking it to the streets to find out what's happening in your city.
Hello, I'm Amber Lyons, CEO and founder of From Pain to Purpose. Come out on Saturday, May the 19th from 4 to 8 p.m. and join us as we celebrate the youth in our community at our Healing Pains Through the Arts Teen Spotlight Awards. We're shining a spotlight on our youth who have overcome life's adversities and they're using their gifts and talents to inspire others. Meet us at Green Forest Community Baptist Church, 3250 Rainbow Drive, Decatur, Georgia. Search for tickets now on Eventbrite under Healing Pain Through the Arts Teen Spotlight Awards. Thank you.
We're always taking it to the streets on Atlanta's new underground station, Beat Break 87 FM, where music and talk radio lives.
What's up, ATL? Make sure that you check out the D Here Radio Show on Beat Break 87 and BeatBreakRadioFM.com.
Beat Break Radio FM, Atlanta's new underground station. Online 24/7 at BeatBreakRadioFM.com. It's the Beat Break Morning Show with Sean Garvey and the crew.
Hey, good morning, everybody. It's the Beat Break Morning Show. You're now rocking with the best. I go by the name of Sean Garvey, DJ Rollum, and the Wake Up Lady, Sharia Thomas, Diamond Love on vacation. And for those who are just tuning in, we are talking to Do It All from the legendary hip-hop group Lords of the Underground. Upcoming election, May 8th. This is the big day for Do It All as he is running for city council in Newark, New Jersey. And allow me to expound on that, going back to community impact, because what I feel like is very paramount and great that what you and your team are doing, because it also addresses two, if not two, three of the biggest things that is very important that we need to always stay aware about in this country. And one of those things is mental health, as well as gun violence and education. Right. And, you know, just by the series of events that we observed and then we experienced for like the past few weeks and weeks in the news. I mean, you had a dude go into the Waffle House and shoot up 4 people. And then you also had the shooting that happened in Florida, which sparked a major nationwide protest, the March for Our Rights movement and all the other movements. And let's not forget the incident that happened at Starbucks, which also caused a huge protest when it comes to black men getting mistreated in businesses and, if the police get involved. And you already know the community versus the police is still ongoing, man. And just by these series of events, and I know I'm throwing these scenarios out there to you at one time, but I think it's important that we have this dialogue, because with you running for council, I mean, like, how do you take all this in as a running mate for city council in Newark, New Jersey? I mean, of course, this is an organization that you helped started and you address those issues, but how do you take all this in while running for an important job, important public office in Newark?
Well, I mean, I'm part of the community, so I'm a part of all of that, right?
Yeah.
And we have to do it as a collective. We can't do anything in the city by yourself. Even with me running for council at large, I would be one vote on that council of 9 council members. So you have to be able to team up with grassroots organizations. You have to be able to team up with community leaders just to be able to address all of these things. You can't, in a city like Newark, New Jersey, this city didn't get messed up overnight, and it's not going to be fixed overnight. But you have to be a part of the whole. You have to be a moving part that makes up the whole, and that's what I'm doing. I'm not coming in acting like I could change the world, but I do address issues. If I have a voice that understands our residents, if I have a voice that understands our youth, and a voice that understands our businessmen, our small business community, if I have a voice that understands our seniors and our education, our parents, then I'm going to speak. I'm going to speak to them and get an understanding. I'm going to speak to them and get an understanding so I can be the voice for them. When you speak about gun violence and these things that are happening around our country, these are sad situations. And that's why municipal elections like this in Newark, New Jersey, and other cities like this are very, very important, right? We don't build something from the top down. We build up. We start up. Things with Donald Trump in America, and we talk about the presidency and all of that. Yes, he is the president, but you can't allow things to affect your city or the people in your community, just because he's a president. You have to grow up. You have to come out and be a voice and vote in these municipal elections, because these small elections are important to deal with and combat things like gun violence. You start on the lower level so it can reach the federal level, and when enough cities start to do things as such, then you can make an impact, and senators and governors can say, we don't want this on the federal level. So everything has a chain of command, but it starts at the bottom.
Yeah.
It grows from the root, and that's what we're doing. When you talk about gun violence and mental health, that is very important. That's something I've dealt with. I put on an event called Bury the Violence, and the Bury the Violence event was no politics involved. We have 5 wards in Newark, New Jersey. I went around to 5 funeral homes, and I asked them to be a part of it, to bring out a car, to bring out a hearse, to bring out a casket, and to have a procession that leads to our central part of the city. So it looks like a big funeral going on. And when they open the casket, you see the symbols of violence in our city,
right.
and it's a symbol of burying these violence. And dealing with the mental health part of that, we had community leaders and doctors and professionals to speak on stage, and most importantly, the victims, the victims of the family members of the victims, to get to talk and to express how they feel to the community, so the community can hear it. And we had church people there, and pastors and ministers, so they can talk to them. So it was one big mental health event and Stop the Violence event, just for the community. I didn't allow any politicians to talk because I didn't want it to seem like a political event. And it was amazing because you had these 5 funeral homes procession coming to the center of the city, and anybody who didn't know about it was turning around like, yo, who died?
Right.
Whose funeral is this? Because it's coming from all parts of the city. And I wanted people to see that this is the funeral for all of the victims that lost their lives through violent crimes within our city. This is what we have to, the families have to deal with and live through every day mentally. And it needs to stop, because we're not just hurting the family of the victims, we're hurting ourselves, we're hurting our city. So I definitely get it, man. I definitely get it. And that's one of the reasons that I'm running for councilman at large, to be the voice for the voiceless and be the voice for the unheard, and to get a seat at this table, man, is bigger than me. Not just for our culture, not just for our city. Not just for myself and not just for our city, but for our culture, man.
Yeah.
I want to spark T.I. in Atlanta. T.I. should be running for mayor soon. I would love to have David Banner run for some type of mayor or state assembly, and Killer Mike, and maybe we can spark Drake to run for prime minister in Canada. And all I'm saying is that hip-hop, the culture is so powerful, even if those are not the right guys for it. The culture is so powerful that we need a seat at the table so we can speak for this powerful culture that we've created and we now live in. And it runs the world.
Word, man. And you took the words right out of my mouth, because I was just going to ask you about rappers and politics, and of course you have people like you just said, Killer Mike, who's been very, very active as a speaker and as an activist, even though he had caught a bit of slack the past few weeks. Of course, he still remains active in his involvement and his engagement in talking to people about different issues happening in society, especially in Black America. And then, of course, you have Ron Fest, who we know became a rapper at first, and then he went on to get involved in politics because he cared so much about the city of Chi, and he's been seeing all the different things happening in Chicago. And Common, speaking of Chicago, Common's been very active out there in Chicago with all the violence happening in there. But the same things that are happening in New Jersey and places like Patterson or Newark, New Jersey, the same things that are happening out there are the same things that are happening in Chicago, especially here in Atlanta. Of course, we're broadcasting live from Atlanta, but it's happening everywhere. And I'm glad that you spoke of artists like you just said, T.I., Drake and all of them. We definitely would love to see more artists get involved into politics. Now, let me ask you this. I only have one or two more questions, and then, I know you're busy. We're going to let you go. We got to do it all. If you're just tuning in to the Beat Break Morning Show, running for City Council, Newark City Council in New Jersey, I want to ask you this because people... It's kind of like a double-edged sword, if you will. It's a beautiful thing that more people in the entertainment industry, not just only in hip-hop, but people in the entertainment industry are becoming more active in politics. But then the flip side to it is that you have the naysayers that would say or ask, why are there so many entertainment people getting involved in politics? And then people thought that Oprah was going to run for president of 2020 after making that speech. And so, it's more and more people. And then, of course, Donald Trump comes from that entertainment background as well. What do you say to the naysayers out there that feel skeptical or feel as though entertainers should stay in one lane and not get involved in the political process?
I say that the naysayers are stuck in their own box, too. Because you can't, we're human beings, man. You can't expect for a human being whose nature is to want more of anything after it receives it. You can't expect a human being to just say, I'm going to be one thing and one thing only. No, you can be any and everything. All I say is that make sure that you're qualified to handle the situation. That's it. And the people have to elect the politician. The people. They're elected. And a lot of times, you got to understand, the people in this country are so frustrated with all of the ills that are going on in this country that they're frustrated with the typical politician, with the person who is only famous because they're a politician. So they do things that when you receive fame that you do as a person who is a rookie receiving fame, and people out there who are famous understand what I mean. It's like when you get that first hit record. You start to, when you've never had anything and you come from nothing, you waste a lot of money initially. You enjoy yourself very fast because you never had anything. Same thing with a politician. When they get in there, they do a lot of dumb things early on because they've never been famous in their regular lives before. They've never had any type of power before. But entertainers, they come from having fame. They come from having that power from the entertainment business. So when they actually make the transition to a political office, you can't fool them with money. You can't fool them with fame. You can't trick them with just females and all of the things that people trick famous people with because they've already experienced it. So if they do make the transition to politics, they're only in it really because of the people, not to continue to be famous, because they've already done that, not to continue to make money because they've already done that. If an entertainer switches, it's because they have the power to galvanize the people and make things happen for the people. Even if they're not well versed in certain things, power allows you to be, what a leader does is he's allowed to be able to dictate and not dictate, but to be able to delegate who is smarter than him or smarter than her, to put them at the table to make the right things happen for the community, the people, and so forth. You should never be the smartest person in the room anyway. Whatever you do, if you're the smartest person in that room or the smartest person at that table, then you're in the wrong room. You're at the wrong table. So with leaders, the great leaders are the ones that can say, look, I don't know that very well, but I do know the need. I do know of the need. And if I know of the need, I know that this person is the expert in that. So let me use my relationships and my resources to bring them to the table, to bring the great things to the table for our people.
Wow. There you have it. And what he just said, ladies and gentlemen, is the reason why he is running for one of the most important jobs here in America, running for Newark City councilman. And we're going to speak it into existence, do it all. We're going to definitely speak it into existence.
Yeah, man.
So,
claim it, man.
Yeah, man. Absolutely.
Received, man.
Yeah. So let's go ahead and conclude this interview. I want your fellow followers, the listeners, and especially the people of Newark City who are going to go to the polls that same week of the election day. I want you in 30 seconds explain to our listeners why they should vote for you.
Well, they should vote for me because I speak and understand the language of the people in Newark, New Jersey, the residents of Newark, New Jersey, the taxpayers of Newark, New Jersey. I believe that we should make a greater investment in our youth. That's the only way that we're going to have a safer and better tomorrow. I believe that we shouldn't haul our seniors out just for a vote, but utilize their wisdom as well. A vote for Dupre Kelly on B5 is us doing it all for Newark. And finally, I just believe that when people love their city, they can change it.
Yeah. Absolutely, man. Absolutely. Well, like I said, we're definitely going to claim it. And I tell you what, do it all. We want to bring you back on the 360 Mix Show. We have a show called the 360 Mix Show on Beat Break 87 FM here in Atlanta. And DJ 360 would love to talk to you about your win in office. So we're going to talk about the outcome.
Let's do it.
We're going to talk about the outcome.
Man, shout out to the A, man. I got so many good people down in the A. I love the A, man. And the A has always supported myself and Lords of the Underground. So shout out to the A. Shout out to all my people down in the A. And, shout out to my homie Will Packer. Also my homie 6'9" out there, the tall cop. That's what I call him. Yeah, man.
That's what's up, man.
We're going to do it big, man. We're going to do it big, man. So everybody in Newark, New Jersey, Tuesday, May 8th, let's vote B5 for Dupre Kelly. We're going to do it all for Newark, man. If you need any more information, everybody go to www.doitallfornewark.com, and you can check out any and everything of what's going on, man. And definitely appreciate you guys.
Well, we appreciate you, man. Much success to you. Congratulations, man. And before we let you go, man, of course, we're gonna play a little bit more of Lords of the Underground. I just got through watching TV One's Unsung this past week of the Lost Boys. I would love to see.
My brother, Mr. Cheek, man.
Yes, sir. Pretty Lou and the crew, man. Rest in peace, Freaky Ty. Man, can we expect some? Can you do politics and music at the same time? Because if so, man, can we get some new stuff from Lords of the Underground? Can we get some new stuff in 2018?
Most definitely.
Yeah,
we'll make it happen, man. And that's what it's about. It's about showing that we can be multiple forces at one time.
Right. And that's why your name is Do It All, because you done it all. You done it all.
Hey, man, be careful what moniker you pick. I'm telling you.
All right, Do It All, man. Appreciate it, man. You hold it down, and congratulations, all right?
You already know, man. Thank you, man. All right, to the A. Yep.
All right, it's the Beat Break Morning Show. Sean Garvey, DJ Rollum, and the Wake Up Ladies.
The year is 1971. Now comes the first of the children of Doitall, Lords of the Underground. Witness the birth of the funky child. Do it all, hit 'em. Born with the focus from the womb of Brenda. She now likes the Lords, but she used to dig the spinners. Birth with the style from the birth canal. And now I got the beat to make the crowd go wild. So dig it. Watch me dig it. I'm taking no shorts unless it's coming from a midget. I catch the piece more than chicken pack grease. I'm moving, I can boots, but I'm not out nutty. Christ, the baby, stacked on the ass, now the do-it-all's crazy. No rattles or playthings, but crowds when I'm rapping. And yes, I do reruns, as if this one was happening. Now January
underground of Newark. Now witness the birth of Mr. Funky.
Prepare for the terror. It's the return of Funky Cougar, aka return of Mr. Funky Worldbanger. Conceived in the fire by your born through disasters. The Funky Child was born to the ways of the masters, Mr. Funky. This girl, the Black Mac is back here to get my funky sound. Funky this and funky that. You can work day and night. You can practice all your life, but I still take the show. Then I go home with the wife. Oh my God, Funky with the style, Lord have mercy. I heard all over rappers just like Jackie join a Kersey. Watch me flip the script, let me show you what the funk do. Make you call me uncle, uncle, uncle. When I was young, I used to sing with my sister. Now I get the ill style, you have to call me mister. Cooling in the house of hits, time to buck wild. Raised in the ways of the funky child. Bring it back and go grab the album to bring the Lord's money. Take it home to mom and say, ain't they fucking? We got psycho, and everybody thought that it was Dossie didn't affect me. I just said where they kept on writing rhymes. I keep my focus, stop for practice, so no one can stop my flow. I feel no man, cause if the song cool, then it's song. And it's song. I'm hurry up for other crews selling out as long as ones of the underground stay underground. The brothers of Motel will keep the lyrical fitness. Don't worry about me selling out. Mind your business. You might say, yeah, Mr. Funky's going out, but if you listen to the words, then you know what I'm about. Any props you receive, all the props that you earn. I'm out till the funky child return.
Hey, y'all ready for the party to be over? Y'all ready to go home?
It's the Beat Break Show with Sean Garvey and the crew.
The views and opinions expressed on the Beat Break do not necessarily reflect those of your job, your lifestyle, or your social life. If you don't like what you've heard on the Beat Break Radio, thank you for listening to Beat Break Radio.
He has performed on stage in front of thousands of poetry lovers. He has sold out shows and rocked the crowd with the best poets in the industry. Welcome to the stage, spoken word artist, Patrick Duncan, better known as the Preacher Man.
I am Benjamin P. Montgomery. I invented a boat propeller. I am the former president of South Africa, Nelson Mandela!
Critically acclaimed spoken word artist, poet, writer, and the creator of Black on Purpose poetry TV series WordPlay. Patrick the Preacher Man Duncan is coming to a venue near you.
Why is the only time we can come together as a nation is when there are acts of insanity, chaos, or devastation.
Stay tuned to Beat Break 87 FM for updates on Patrick Duncan's upcoming arrival to your city. Visit cdbaby.com/CD/Patrick S. Duncan to order his latest album, What's Going On. Available online, including CD Baby and iTunes.
I want this high and have no affiliation to a political party. I want this high to be spiritual.
For more info, go to BeatBreakRadioFM.com.
Hey world, it's your man Precise, and I have great news. The Precise Music app is finally available for your iPhone, Android, and BlackBerry through Amazon and other app stores. That's Precise Music. Music is spelled with a Z. Go get it for all things Precise. Powered by BlackVibes.com. I tried to put it off, but I can't. It's on me. Tried to blame the other man, but I can't. It's on me. Stay in tune. That's Precise Music. Music is spelled with a Z.
We specialize in creating mobile apps for the entertainment industry. Go to bvmobileapps.com, click Get Started Now, create your account, choose your package, upload your content, and click Submit. BV Mobile Apps. Make it easy. Make it mobile.
Right now, Beat Break Radio is taking it to the streets to find out what's happening in your city.
Hello, I'm Amber Lyons, CEO and founder of From Pain to Purpose. Come out on Saturday, May the 19th from 4 to 8 p.m. and join us as we celebrate the youth in our community at our Healing Pains Through the Arts Teen Spotlight Awards. We're shining the spotlight on our youth who have overcome life's adversities, and they're using their gifts and talents to inspire others. Meet us at Green Forest Community Baptist Church, 3250 Rainbow Drive, Decatur, Georgia. Search for tickets now on Eventbrite under Healing Pain Through the Arts Teen Spotlight Awards. Thank you.
We're always taking it to the streets on Atlanta's new underground station, Beat Break 87 FM, where music and talk radio lives.
WBS 87 FM Atlanta, WAEN FM Atlanta, and WBHA Beat Break 87 FM, a Reach One communication station.